Good morning, Raptor Freaks. Lexi Outs here, and it is Friday before noon, Friday morning. Good morning. We're going to play Spain today in Olympic basketball, men's basketball, Canada versus Spain. This is an important game because Spain has a lot to lose and a lot to gain. This game has such high stakes for the Spanish team. It's either they win, they get to be the top team in the group of death, Group A, or if they lose, they're eliminated. So they are literally playing for their lives in the group of death today against Canada. And Canada has done well against Spain in recent years. Last year, we beat them twice around the FIBA World Cup. And yeah, we played them very well. I've spoken about Spain not kind of waning as their power in global basketball. That in recent years, things have gotten better, and in some ways, they've lost some very key talent that has hurt their team. So this is going to be a very, very important game. Canada has to tighten up. Now, Canada is safe. They will go to the next round no matter what. But the difference between this is basically this, is that we win today, we avoid the U.S. till the gold medal game or something like that. Now, if we lose today, we may have to play the U.S. sooner. So that is kind of what Canada is playing for today as far as things right there. All right, let me say hi to everybody in the chat. It's 11 o'clock. We're going to start the game at 11:15. I've got a visual on the channel that I'm going to be streaming through. Bruno Cabaco having an amazing, amazing day for Brazil with 17 rebounds. That's the most rebounds in the Olympics since Dirk Nowitzki in 2008. It's fantastic, amazing stuff from Bruno. And speaking of Bruno, the Raptors have signed Bruno Fernando, who was waived by the Atlanta Hawks recently. Bruno Fernando, the backup center behind Clint Capella in recent years. He has a lot of promise, but his situation is non-guaranteed, and it's similar to the situation that Josh Jackson was in a couple years ago in our training camp. Non-guaranteed, could be one of the people that gets cut, but he has a chance. He's in there to try and see something. Now, I think Fernando has a better chance than Jackson 2 years ago. But it's very interesting. The Raptors picked up Bruno Fernando, not Bruno Cabaco, Bruno Fernando from Atlanta Hawks. He got waived earlier this week, and the Raptors want to give him a shot in our training camp this year. So very, very interesting. There's also speculation by Blake Murphy this morning that the Raptors will probably go and get another one or two veterans to come into training camp, and there will be, cuts, of course. That's the way it goes. So very, very interesting stuff. All kinds of stuff going on. They had the Ball Don't Stop Pro-Am here in Toronto last night with luminaries of the NBA, two former Toronto Raptors champions, Chris Boucher of the Raptors and Norman Powell of the Los Angeles Clippers. Also, Bones Highland showing up and being the MVP, dropping 52 points at the the University of Metropolitan University. And also our Exhibit 10, Quincy Guerriere, was in the action also at that event. Our guy, our trivia champion, Ahmed Gaming, was there in person at the Pro-Am in Toronto last night, and apparently he got Norman Powell to sign one of his classic cards. How about that, y'all? That's right. Ahmed Gaming winning, meeting Norman Powell last night and getting a Norman Powell basketball card signed. So on that note, I'm going to do this real fast before we get too crazy in the chat and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and do wait, where is it? It's over there. I got to go get it. I'll be right back. That note, I'm going to do the classic card right now because you know what? I want to see if Seymour's here. All right, here we go. Here is the classic card of the day. This is a great one. This is somebody that most people should know. If you know who this is, go ahead and write their full name in the chat, and you will get the classic card points for today. That is an easy one right there. What's up, Brian? Do you know who that is in the classic card? The Raptor Freak classic card of the day, Raptor Freak trivia. You get the points. I want to go ahead and get it done right now before the game starts up on the screen here. Yeah, it's Wade. What's up, Wade? Good to see you, Wade Wilson. Good to see you today watching the Raptor Freak stream for the game today. Spain versus Canada. Andre Bloch. No, Bryce, that is too recent a name. This name is this is a guy from back in the day. Let's just put it that way. Sadly, he has passed away, this player. That may gave a clue then. Yeah, he's saying laugh out loud. I have no idea who that is. Yeah, no clue. Yeah, this is from another era, Bryce. This is from another era than a blotch. This player was on a very important Trailblazers teams. Let's just put it that way. Very, very important Trailblazers teams. Where's my old heads? Let's see. I know we don't have a whole lot of people in here right now, but maybe somebody could get the classic card of the day. Let's see. This guy liked to play with, he was playing with the Glide. That's right. The Glide. Y'all know who the Glide is? The Glide. Yeah. All right. What's going on with my visuals for the game? I got to make sure I've got the right channel. Let me see. You know what? I'm going to go. Let's try and find. All right, I want to see. Did somebody get the classic card yet? Can you see it? Okay, yeah, Omari got it. Omari got it. It's Jerome Kersey. Jerome Kersey. I'm going to give you 100 for that. That is Jerome Kersey. He was on the Portland Trailblazers with Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter and Kevin Duckworth. And he was actually really not a bad forward. He had really cool dunks. He was in the dunk competition a few times back in the day also. But yeah. Jerome Kersey sadly passed in recent years. But yeah, he's somebody that's good to remember. Yeah. So Amari, you're gonna get 100 points for the classic card today. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let me just bear with me for a second, guys. I went to go outside and look at the yard when I cut the lawn, and I spaced out and I lost track of time. And then I ran in here and I was like, it's 11. It's 11. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, I think I got the right channel now. We'll see how this goes. All right, we're getting ready for Canada versus Spain. Of course, I've got my SGA jersey on. RJ Barrett has been one of the top players in the Olympics so far in Paris. And yeah, lots of good stuff going on. I just listened to a really interesting interview with the guy who discovered Ulrich Shamshay. If you're in the Raptor Freak Facebook chat, you can have access to that link. I could probably try and find it and send it to you guys. It is amazing, guys. I'm not going to lie. I learned more about Shamshay this morning that is really, really interesting. The guy who found him over in Africa, he thinks that he has more drive and he can be way more intense than Siakam. He says that in some ways, Siakam playing for his dad and the way he has played in the NBA is similar to Shamshay. Shamshay has a lot of people that he's playing for also. And in some ways, by his gauging of young talent over on that continent and watching the different ones have come up, he named Koloko and Embiid and Pascal. He thinks Shamshay has the most drive out of all those guys in his educated opinion as a scout on the floor. He also revealed in this interview that Masai Ujiri was 2 years ahead of everybody else as far as on Shamshay. That people came and started asking him about him like in the last year or so, but he had been around Shamshay since he was 16, is what they said. Is he's been around him for 2 years now. So, and this is the interesting thing also. When Shamshay got drafted by the Raptors, he turned to this guy who found him in Africa and he said, in English, and this is not his first language, we know this. He says, I'm going to make Masai proud. Is like, that's the thing that he cares about. So I'm telling you, Shamshay is going to be interesting. Now, this guy gave a really good kind of layout of like what to expect with Shamshay and his progress and how he is. Like, there are so many interesting things he was talking about. He's saying that Shamshay like grew a lot and he was sleeping a lot. And this is true. If you want to grow taller, sleep a lot. That will get you there. I'm going to talk more about Shamshay later because I learned all this crazy stuff about him today. I got Team Canada coming off the bus. I got Team Spain coming off the bus. Of course, Spain has Santi Aldama and Sergio Llull. Yes, it's going to be very interesting. We see RJ in the locker room where I'm on the visual I'm watching. There's Andrew Nebhard sitting with him. He's rolling something with his legs to get prepared. RJ Barrett, all business, it looks like. There's the cousins, the Alexander cousins, sitting next to each other. SGA's on his phone, pressing some buttons. Yeah. I'm watching the Eurosport stream, just so you guys know. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm really excited about this game, but man, the Shamshe stuff I learned earlier is amazing, guys. No lie. No lie. This kid really didn't know anything about basketball at 15, and he's only 18 right now, guys. This is the craziest stuff, guys. It's seriously. All right, there they are in the back. The Canada team's coming out. I love to see them all coming out in their Canada shirts with the maple leaf flag on the side there and the Nike logo. We're getting serious here. This is a big game. The Australia game was a statement and was maybe the toughest game of this group, but I don't know. Spain's got a lot to play for right now. Dylan Brooks looks all serious coming in as usual with his game face, getting ready for this game. Nikel getting ready for the game. I'm excited. Are y'all excited? Let's go get it, Canada. Let's win this one. Let's beat them. Happy 11-11. Take a wish of good. We're going to win against Spain today and be the top team in the Group A, and we'll get a really good seeding in the knockout round to avoid the United States too early. This is the big goal today. Jordi Fernandez is very proud of his guys, and he's really enjoying coaching this team. And, of course, Jordi has a lot to get ready for next season as the new coach of the Brooklyn Nets. So no rest for Jordi. He's got this crazy Olympic event to coach and stuff, and then he's got to go right to work. And, of course, Jordi has a special connection to Spain, being from Spain and being a former assistant coach on the team he's facing today, coached by our former assistant coach for Toronto Raptors, Sergio Scariolo. That's right. Mr. Scariolo will be patrolling the side of the court for the Spanish team in opposition to our team, the Canadians. There we are. We see the DAP line. Kai's coming out. Kelly Olynyk, Andrew Nebhart, Dylan slowly walking to the court. Ken Birch behind him. Yeah, there we go. We got our Canada guys out on the court. We're going to get ready to do the anthems, and then we'll have the jump ball, I'm sure, shortly after that. So happy to see Ken Birch and the red and white of Canada at the Olympics. It's something else. There's our guy Juancho on the other side, lining up with the Spanish team. A lot of good players on Spain. Don't get me wrong, but their talent level isn't what it used to be in comparison to other teams that they would compete with in international FIBA competition. The whole pack is catching up to them. In some ways, Spain had a little bit of an advance for a while because Spain has had very good international leagues for a long time. There's our guy Sergio, Coach Scariolo. Most respect. This is going to be a very gentlemanly match. You will not see some of the weird sportsmanship that's been going on at the Olympics in this game today. I will tell you that right now. These coaches love each other very much. In some ways, Jordi it looks at Sergio as a mentor. So this is very much a teacher and student in some ways. There's Willie Hernan Gomez, Hernan Gomez brothers, and there's former Raptor Lorenzo Brown. Lorenzo Brown, of course, suits up for Spain as a naturalized citizen. He is their ringer. And, of course, Lorenzo Brown is one of the best players in the Spanish league. This is why he plays for them. Also, just a fun fact, Lorenzo Brown has the same birthday as this guy right here. His birthday will be later this month, and we'll celebrate Lorenzo's birthday with my own birthday and Morris Peterson's birthday. We have all the same birthday. There's the Canada flag. They're doing the anthem. I apologize if I'm talking over it. I cannot hear it. I see Canadian people there in the crowd with their jerseys and their flags. And I've seen the Oklahoma City Thunder jersey behind there also. Very, very cool. All right, we're going to get ready to jump real soon. There they are. There's Nate Bjorngren talking to Sergio. Of course, they're buddies. They're buddies too. Raptors family strong. Santi Aldama out on the court for the Memphis Grizzlies. Santi Aldama. He's an interesting player. There's SGA. I'm going to love watching them play. And there's Ken Birch. Let's see how soon Ken Birch comes in the game to maybe try and stop somebody like Santi. Yeah, there's Sergio. He reminds me so much of Jorge Garbosa. He looks a lot like him. Dylan Brooks is very serious right now. I like it. He's all business. There's no smiles around Mr. Brooks. There's our officials for the game today. Let's see who we got. I recognize that one guy. The crew chief is Edemir Zurapovic. I'm not sure what country he's from. We got Julio Ananya as the umpire and Gatis Salins. So we got a Panama, Latvia, and I'm not totally sure. I think that's Bosnia Herzegovina is the crew chief. So yeah, I remember Julio Anaya. He was at FIBA World Cup last year. So the one of the umpires I'm familiar with from last summer. So yeah, Spain's a very storied franchise or a country. I should say, in international basketball. They've always done very, very well. They have a lot of pride. And in some ways, like I've said, their power has waned a bit in the last year or so. So it's going to be interesting to see how they respond in this very, very important game against a very difficult opponent, to be honest. I mean, I'm looking at this game as far as we are the favorite. Lorenzo Brown will start with Hernan Gomez, Willie, and also Santi Aldama in there. Our starting lineup has stayed the same for the Olympics. Luguentz Dort still starting over Jamal Murray, and Dwight Powell will be the man in the middle. So, yeah, I love it. I love it. Let's go, RJ. Star J. Barrett. It's time for you to shine some more. And let's get out there and kick some butts. Villain Dylan, you do your part. And let's get them in the torture chamber. Luguentz. Yes, they gets the torture chamber. That's right. Luguentz. They says they gets the torture chamber. That's right. SGA, hey, make my day. And let's get a win on the 2nd of August. The number 2. That's right, my guy. Let's go. Let's go. Who you gonna get? You giddied up? You walked up? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna Santi up? Are you gonna Santi up? Let's go, y'all. I will read the comments at some point, but maybe I won't. Y'all may just need to be a peanut gallery for a little while here. I'm sorry. Yeah, here's Trevor saying, good morning, Raptors family. You may not be where you want to be, but you look back and thank God you're not where you used to be. Boom goes a dynamite. I like that. And Leo Routens is saying this morning, not everyone deserves access to you. Protect your spirit. Leo, I know it's crazy that I'm so public and I just go out. Wow, you know what? But that's just my duty. And it may be crazy and weird and reckless in some ways, but you know what? I don't care, Leo. Somebody's got to do it. And that's why I do it. That's right. There you go. There you go. All right, there's our dapping. Everybody's dapping each other. Let's go, Dwight Powell. You are an unsung hero for the great country of Canada. Let's see how you do. You got to stop Aldama. That may be a key matchup right there. Powell and Aldama. I want to see Powell out-rebound Aldama. Yeah, and our guys got to keep playing to their strengths. We got to be disruptive and taking the ball from them mid-court as much as possible through Dort and Dylan, and we will be okay. And then, of course, we need the great scoring from our great scorers, RJ Barrett and SGA. All right, we're about to tip the ball. Looks like it's going to be Willie jumping against Dwight Powell. So let's see here. Who's going to get this jump ball? It's kind of not a true center jump, which is fun. Oh, Dwight jumps and Willie doesn't even jump. RJ's falling out of bounds, but he throws it back into Dylan before he falls out of bounds. Sergio's on Villain Dylan right now. Let's see what happens here. And then we got SGA over to RJ, who's got Aldama as the defensive assignment. And then boom, there's Dwight. Dwight back to Dylan. Dylan working around Dwight. He's coming down the lane and he shoots it, and he's just a little too strong. That's too bad. A tough rebound there for 21, and he hits the floor. Lorenzo Brown coming about the other way. He's got Dort on him. That's no fun. That's no fun. And now we got number 6 for Spain over to Willie. Willie's looking to try and do something. That's no good. Lorenzo's got it back. He's a scorer. He gets it back to Hernan Gomez, and he flips it up over the rim. Not the best shot, but it goes in. And Spain has the first bucket of the game. Now we got RJ Barrett working the other side with Santi still guarding him. They're going to put Aldama on him, a taller defender. Let's see how RJ deals with that. Dwight gives him some room. He gets some space. Very methodical, but he loses the ball off a dribble. And Willie Hernan Gomez gets the ball back. Here we go. We're coming back the other way. Let's see what happens here. The small point guard, number 6, over to Aldama for 3. He bricks it, but Lull gets in there and gets the rebound. He's working it around, back to Brown up top. And Luguentz comes out to get to Lorenzo Brown, former Raptor. A little bash to the back of the head of Lou Dort by Willie Hernan Gomez's shoulder. And there's a miss by Spain from the outside. Dylan Brooks coming back the other way, collected it. Spain up 2-0. It's early in the game. Dylan Brooks down the lane. He gets right to the hoop and he just lays it in. Nice little finger roll by Dylan Brooks. I love the old school. And you know what? They're going to, it's so pretty. They're going to give him the N1. Yeah, I love that. That's really good. Yeah, he got hacked on the arm there by Aldama. Or no, that's not Aldama. Who is that? I don't even know who that is. Yeah, I don't know all the Spanish players, so bear with me, guys. But yeah, and Dylan jumps into the Bosnia-Herzegovina referee. Here we go. Dylan is up, number 24. 24/7, he's a villain. His name is Dylan. Let's go. WP. I always wonder what the W and the P stand for or mean on Dylan's shoulders. Very, very interesting. All right, here we go. Let's make this free throw and take the lead. Dylan Brooks at the line. There's the swish, and it's 3-2 for Canada, taking their first lead of the game over Spain right now. And hopefully it'll be the lead that they hold for the rest of the game now. Let's see. Lugette's bothering Brown. And then Willie trying to set up at the top. He's moving it around. The little guy, number 6, running all around in circles. And then Lorenzo trying to get room. There's no shots for them. The Canada defense is stifling. And there's a tip out by, there's going to be a call here. I'm not sure if the foul's on Spain or Canada. It looks like it's going to be on Powell. A little bit of a bailout call by the FIBA officials here to keep the possession on the Spanish side of the court is what that looked like right there. All right, let's see. There's the inbounds by Lull. Over to number 6. And now Lorenzo working around Willie up top. He takes a 3 and he's off the front of the iron, but Spain gets the offensive rebound. That's one thing that Canada could improve, is really keeping teams off the offensive boards. This could be a real problem against USA later if they don't improve on this. Dwight gets a breakaway layup. I really want him to dunk, but I'm glad that he just did what it takes to get the points. 5-2 for Canada. 7.5 to go in the first. There's a hummingbird right outside my window. It's really pretty. All right, here we go. Lorenzo Brown is dribbling and over to Santi. Back to Lorenzo. He looks for Willie, who's in the middle of the lane. Back to Sergio. Is that Sergio Lull, or did they take him out already? I think that is Lull, isn't it? No, they took Lull out, I think. I'm not totally sure who that is. It's 23. Yeah, that's not Sergio. Sergio's out. So, all right, Lorenzo got this ball stolen, and boom, yeah, that great layup by Dwight Powell, taking his time and making sure he makes the shot. Coach Scariolo, I have so much respect for you. You are a great, great Raptors alumni that we all love here in Canada. Always going to love the Spanish coach. SGA dribble, going down the lane, and then throws it up, but he's fouled, and he's going to go to the line. Did not make the shot, but good stuff. Yeah, the foul looks like it's going to be on Aldama. You know, this would be really smart of RJ and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to go at Aldama. Aldama really is their number one scorer, their best scorer right now in this phase of Spanish basketball. And if they get him in foul trouble, that'd be really good. SGA not concentrating and missing the first free throw. Come on, man, buckle down. You can't be an MVP in the NBA if you don't make your free throws, my guy. So come on now. Yeah. So, I'm saying keep going at Santi and see if he can get foul trouble where he has to be benched. Jordy's fiery right now. He's really, really given some strong instruction. You know what Jordy does when Canada's winning and things are going well with them? He doesn't care. He wants to push the gas pedal. He's fiery, and he's going to push them even harder. So I love that about him. In some ways, that's one of the things that's very interesting about him as a coach, is that, like, he's no let up. You know, they can get the lead and have good things going for him. He's still pushing them as hard as ever. It's crazy. Yeah. All right. So it looks like there may be a foul on RJ Barrett on this last play. Spain trying to get in the lane and do something here. So number 6 will go to the line. He's the point guard, the little guy. Let's see if he makes the free throws. This is Zabi Lopez Arostegu. So I apologize for not saying that correctly. I know I didn't. But yeah, he makes the first free throw. 6-3. Canada is still in the lead. Let's go. What a great matchup this afternoon, this Friday, of Spain versus Canada. This is really, really top level FIBA basketball, and I am here for it. And you are too. And I appreciate you all being here with me for my call, the supplemental call. It looks like Dwight's got a cut on his thumb, and they're going to need to bandage him. There is blood coming out of Dwight Powell's right thumb right now. Kelly Olynyk comes in at spot duty quickly for the injury. You know, that's something. And they're wiping the ball off real good. You better get that hand sanitizer. Yeah, put it in an incubator for 2 seconds or something. I don't know. The trainer is on Dwight's thumb, and he is patching him up. Patch him up real good. We're going to need him because the Spanish team is big and feisty on the front, and we need Dwight Powell down there in the trenches. That's right. Here we go. The inbound, the rebound, the free throw is good, and now we're coming up the court. Canada 6-4 over Spain. Kelly Olynyk with the ball to his Raptors teammate RJ Barrett, who's dribbling. Oh, he's going to take this man right here. Whoa, look at that flip up! But look, Kelly's there to bail out his teammate, his Raptor teammate. I love seeing that. RJ taking it strong, making room, and Kelly following him to make sure it goes in. 8-4 for Canada. Just over 6 minutes to go in the first. We're just starting it out. We've got lots of basketball to go today. This is going to be fantastic. Lugetz is all over Lorenzo Brown. This has been a theme for this. When Spain's trying to do something, it's Lugetz there stopping Lorenzo. And there's a little bit of a weird call in the Spanish. I think Santi's all pissed off about what the call is there. I think Olynyk was smart in what he did. Yeah, look at that. Kelly didn't jump much, but what a be at the right place, right time kind of thing by Kelly Olynyk with the follow basket after RJ's drive. Yeah, we still got Willie. I wonder when we'll see Wancho. When are we going to see old Bo Cruz come in the game? Kelly Olynyk inbounding the ball to SGA, who's hounded full court by number 6, Zabi. Let's see what happens here. SGA trying to dribble up. There's some good pressure by Spain. Let's see what they do. Of course, it's like they got to watch out for that man right there doing that. That's right. Dot. SGA dot right at above the free throw line. A dot. That's right. Santi Aldama's on the move. He gets it underneath to Willie, who comes up and under, and Kelly's nowhere in position. So Willie will get that basket. 10-6 for Canada. Dylan Brooks backing down Lorenzo Brown. Let's see what he can do here. Up and over, an easy shot by Dylan. And Lorenzo's like, well, he could just do that? No, there was nothing wrong with that. He just backed you down and he shot over you. 12-6. Canada doubling up Spain so far in the game. Once again, it's Brown getting hounded by Dort. Nothing, not conceding anything. Lugetz Dort is on the defensive end so good. So good, Lugetz. So good. Like he has been basically stalling out the Spanish offense himself. Dort. He's going to go take a well-earned rest after working so hard. Nickel Alexander-Walker coming in the game. Substitutions on the other side for Spain also. It looks like, is that Rudy Fernandez coming in the game? It looks like it. Wancho will not be coming into the game. So let's see who's in there now for them. It's Willie's still in there. And they've got oh, yeah, I remember that guy, Diaz. He played at FIBA World Cup last year, too, the little guy. All right, here we go. Willie. Almost a loss. And a crazy long three thrown up because of the end of the shot clock. And it's going to go ahead and be Canada ball. 4:45 to go in the first. 12-6. Let's go, Canada. We're going to beat Spain today on Friday and get the number 1 spot out of the Group A. That's right. Kelly's got a 3 going in right now. Nope, it's off the front of the iron, and it's rebounded by Aldama coming back the other way. And they're trying to post Willie on Kelly. Kelly shows some good strength, and Dylan's there to try and disrupt it, but it goes out of bounds. He couldn't save it. Sergio yelling at his team, yelling at the refs. He's really mad at the ref. He's like, what do you not see? Jamal Murray's checking in the game for Dylan Brooks. So I love this substitution. It's interesting. Let's see if Murray can be a star today. I want to see old Jamal Murray of the Denver Nuggets go out there and do what he does. You know what I'm talking about. That's right. All right. So number 6 has got SGA all up in his business. And these guys want to shoot from far away. Wow, you guys really want to shoot that range. Number 5 looking there. Is that Garuba's in there also, it looks like at this point. Let's see. Olynyk, Spain hits the shot, and Olynyk's coming back the other way. Oh, is that the new draft pick that's going into the NBA for the Spurs? Nunez? Is Nunez in the game? Looks like he might be. I should have looked at the roster of Spain before the game, but I kind of remember them. Garuba, number 16, Usman Garuba of the Houston Rockets the last time I remember. SGA working really hard in the corner. He got a good shot up. It had a nice chance to go in, but Aldama grabbed it off the rim. It could have got a nice bounce in. All right, coming down the lane. Spain with a crazy alley-oop. Garuba handles it. He doesn't get a clean dunk, but he does get the basket. Now they've cut the lead only to 1. So this has been a problem with Canada, the defensive letdown when Dort and Brooks come out. The other teams score way better at that point. That looked like a foul or something happened there, but there was no call. Nickel missing the shot, and now we're coming back with Spain. This is a pretty high-paced game right now so far. It's very high-paced. Look at the double there. SGA trying to double. Garuba gets away, though, and they get the shot outside for a 3. It's off the front of the rim, and it's a miss. So SGA has corralled it, and he's coming back the other way. Let's see if they can get the lead back up again. Looks like Nebhart's going to be coming in for Gilgeous-Alexander now with on the break of a play at this point. So yeah, interesting stuff. The benches for the bench matchup so far, Spain's winning right now in the bench matchup since they brought in the subs. Jamal Murray, have some pride, man, and do something. And Kelly, you got to play better too, honestly, because the last game you were bad, and this game you're okay so far. I like the follow basket there. There's Sergio Lull in the game now. SGA at the line with under 3 minutes to go in the first. He's got 3 points so far in this game. There's his fourth point. And you make this one, he'll have 5 points, and he'll help the Team Canada have a 3-point lead over Spain early in the first quarter. We're just getting into this game early in the game. That's right. All right, so he makes the second one, and Andrew Nebhard enters the game for Gilgeous-Alexander. That's right. That's right. Fernando is coming to the Raptors, and I don't know how long he'll be on here. You think Team Canada is going to win by 20? That would be fun, Trevor. That would be fun for sure. All right, let's see. Garuba has the ball on the inbounds from Diaz, and Kelly's meeting him at half court. He's guarding him quite well. Now it's to Sergio, number 23. He's dribbling around a little wild. Jamal Murray guarding him. Jamal, in some ways is an underrated defender. He does really work on defense. The way he's keeping up with Sergio Lowe right now is pretty good. Now, he just came around a pick, and he got a little bank shot off the glass. Trey Lyles has also entered the game for Team Canada. Andrew Nebhard working now against Lowe. Let's see what happens here. Jamal got the ball. It was almost a steal by Spain, and they read it pretty well, but the pass got there quick by Nebhard. And Jamal's trying to back him down. He's trying to do some of his fancy stuff. It's a nice shot. Kelly's fighting for the rebound, but Spain's got it coming the other way. Number 5 over to Garuba. Garuba coming down the lane strong. He loses the ball, and the ball will go to Canada. There's no foul there, Usman. I'm sorry, my guy. There's no foul there. You can't call a foul on that. That's no foul, my guy. But yeah, Sergio Lull with a nice move down the lane a couple plays ago for Spain. All right, Juancho's in now. We see Juancho Hernangomez is in the game, number 10 for Spain. And Nikel dribbling the ball up the court. Let's see what happens here. He's looking for – there's Trey Lyles. Trey Lyles has the ball. He does the other spin the other way against Garuba. It's a nice move. He didn't go fast enough, though. He did it hesitant. He had it. It was such a great move by Trey Lyles, but he didn't go aggressive enough. It's too bad. And now there's a big shot by Sergio, and he got contact too. So it looks like he's going to be making a 3-point play here. Or was he at 3? I didn't even see. The double L's on both ends of his name are a lot. Okay, so he is getting a 4-point play. So he hit the 3, and he's about to get a free throw also. That's no good. You can't be letting double L guy go off like that. That guy, yeah, that name is nuts. Lull. All right, he's going to convert, and Spain has a 3-point lead all of a sudden, 14-17 for España. Minute and a half to go. This is not how you want to close out the first quarter, Canada. Jamal's trying to shoot the 3. He fakes, and then he shoots. He misses. That's not what we want, Murray. You got to be more sure of yourself. Now Spain coming back the other way with the lead. And it's kind of crazy how on the down low, Canada only has 14 points in the first quarter right now. That's no good. All right, Garuba throwing the ball away again. And Juancho is saying the ball's going that way. A little smile. But yeah, Garuba, a couple of really bad turnovers by the NBA player so far in this game. All right, Canada, tighten it up. You got to try and close this out and win. Spain, 4 turnovers, only 1 for Canada so far. Yeah, 2 of those are Usman Garuba turnovers. Andrew Nebhard down the lane, trying to work. He gets it to Kelly, who's got 3 jerseys around him. They got to get around somewhere. Trey Lyles for 3. That's a good shot by Lyles. That's nice. He ties up the game, 17-17, 45 seconds to go in the first. Let's see. Is that Lorenzo Brown's back in the game again? And he's got Nikel on him this time. Let's see what happens here. Sergio goes around a Garuba pick. He's coming down the lane. He flips it up, and no good. Trey Lyles gets it, and Nebhard's got all the room in the world. Nobody in front of him. A nice, easy layup for Andrew Nebhard. 19 points for Canada. That's better. I was about to say, if you only have 14 points at the end of the first, what the hell is going on? 15 seconds on the clock. Can Lorenzo Brown and Spain get anything right at the end here? The defense is stifling. Garuba cleans up, but there's a foul. Looks like there's a whistle. Lorenzo Brown's probably going to be going to the foul line, or maybe they'll side out this one. We'll have to see. Sergio, very fiery coach. It's just like Jordy. Both very intense coaches that are very demanding of their players and the referees. Yeah, nice little breakaway cherry pick layup by Andrew Nebhard. No Spanish players back. That's probably Juancho's fault. That's probably Juancho's fault. All right, but yeah, all right. Spain's inbounding the ball with just under 10 seconds to go in the first. Let's see. Sergio throws it in. He gets it to Garuba, and Lorenzo is dribble around, trying to shake off Jamal Murray, and he gets a shot up, and it does roll in. So they do tie up the game to end the first. 19-19 is the score. They haven't changed it yet. Yeah, it's 19-19. The score. All right, first quarter is down. Very interesting game. I feel like Canada's outplaying Spain, but they're not doing the right things as far as getting people off the rebounds. And also, Spain had some good defense. They actually held Canada from scoring in certain ways pretty good. We need to see Star J and SGA start stepping up and taking dominance in this game. That's the best key for what we need. If Jamal could do it, that'd be great too. We'll have to see. Yeah, let's see. Dana's here. Good morning, everyone. Let's go. That's right, Dana. And Tom Duke's here. And let's go, Bruno. Let's go, Bruno Cabico and Bruno Fernando. That's right. Good morning, TGIF. Let's go, Canada. This is a much more reasonable time to watch the game, isn't it, Tom, for you out on the West Coast? Isn't it, Tommy? That's right. Always good to see Tom, the emoticon giant, in the chat. He's got all kinds of emoticons there. I love it. Keep that momentum going, boys. That's right. Cowboy saying good morning, and Raptor Freaks, let's go. There you go, Cowboy. I love it. Love it. I love it. Let's see. Monique is here. Good morning, Raptor Freak family. Go Canada. Cowboy saying, sorry, Spain, you're going down. Not sorry. Not sorry. Let's go. There you go. Most welcoming Bruno Fernando. Quantum's here to say, we the North. Love seeing Quantum Boss taking charge back again for another watch along. Cowboy with the logo. I love it. Brian's here. What's up, Freak Nation? Excited for this game. Check out the video tomorrow with my Euro guests covering the Olympics. And you know I had our Canada back. Our Canada's back and RJ's back. There you go. I love it. Wade Wilson, number one. Good to see you. Bryce, thanks for playing the classic card. And good job, Amari Parsons, getting 100 points for Jerome Kersey. Yeah, that was a tough one. Nathan Barrett. Whoa. That's not, I don't like that. Let's see. Guardian Transit. Good to see you, though. I just walked in on time. Yeah, good job, Amari. Always good to see Amari Parsons live in the chat. Let's see. Cowboys chanting Shamshay because of the news I was saying. Man, there's some things, I'm telling you, there's some things about Ulrich that are very special, very, very special. Amari saying Clyde the Glide is what you hope Zach LaVine would be. I mean, that's an interesting comparison. I've never thought about those parallels. That's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. Cool Cat's in. Good morning, Rapid Free crew. Ready for another dub. Let's go. I'm with you on that, Cool Cat. I'm with you on that. All right, let me see what is going on in the game. We're starting up the second quarter. Hang on. Okay, let's see. They're going to inbound the ball. Spain's inbounding the ball. Sergio Llull in the 23. 47% shooting for Canada in the first quarter. 43% for Spain. So we're shooting a little bit better than them. They're getting more shots because of offensive rebounds. That's the officials are talking a lot over by the table. I'm not sure what's the holdup. So get it together here, guys. Come on now. What is this ragamatag or a thing called the Olympics? Come on now. You guys are the Olympics. The world is watching. Let's see. All right, let's see. Tom Duke's got the team on blast. Let's do this. I love it. Yeah, he's even got the Dwight Powell in there right now. Cool Cat saying, I see Sane already grabbing SGA, its clothing and arms to wrap him up. You mean Santi? Yeah, your villain Dylan mode ready for the whistle. There you go. All right, here we go. We got the ball in bounds. Garuba's got it on my screen. He throws it over to Lorenzo Brown, who's pretty far out. Trey Lyles is on him, then Dwight Powell. We're using our forwards outside. That's interesting. Get the rebounds, guys. See, that's another problem. Another offensive rebound for Spain on the first possession of the second quarter. That's no good. Lorenzo Brown right down the lane, the baseline, and making an easy layup to take the first basket for the second quarter for Spain. And Nebhard's coming up the court. Him and Lyles on the outside working around, and Luget's back in the game. Good to see Dort back in the game. Of course, he's been a big part of the success of Canada. Seriously. All right, Trey Lyles coming around a long cut. He fakes and he drives and he takes a shot and he gets the bounce. Almost looked like it was going to fall in, but it didn't. Wancho getting in there and kind of getting the ball for Spain. Now we got Lorenzo Brown dribbling up. And let's see what happens here. Wancho trying to look for the pass to Garuba. He's not there. That's hang on. I'm having technical difficulties, guys. All right, hang on. Okay. Canada's got the balls. 21-19 for Spain. Dort has got dribble. He's got a number 5 guarding him right now. Nebhard over to Lyles. Lyles comes around. He's trying to drive. He shoots it up. It bounces. It does not go in. Wancho gets the rebound. They're coming back the other way. It had to rewind a little bit. Lorenzo Brown is dribbling up. And hang on. Bear with me. Yeah, I'm really excited about Shamshay because like there were certain things in this interview that's come out with the guy who discovered him and the things that he's saying, like the things about Shamshay that are very interesting are that he had not done a whole lot of things in his life until very recently. Like he had never even flown on a plane. So he's very well grounded kid that is absolutely like, I don't know. It's very interesting. And like I said, the French trainer guy thinks that he's going to be better than any of the other players that come out of Africa recently because he has a different drive than any of them. So, all right, I got a visual back again. Dwight Powell put in the ball back in, and now it's a 24-21 lead, 7:40 to go in the second. Yeah, I had a technical difficulty, and I missed some part of the game, but that's all right. Here we go. Andrew Nebhard gets the rebound. He's coming back up the court, and he dribbles around Lorenzo Brown. He throws it in real quick to Jamal Murray. Canada playing with a bit more zest and energy now all of a sudden. Jamal loses it though, and he throws it back to Spain. But Canada has a 3-point lead. This is good. This is very, very good. So somebody's woken up. Hernan Gomez takes a shot and he flops. It looks like, and Dwight's like, "What is this?" And the Panama ref is going to call a foul. I don't know if that was actually a foul. Wow, that's a great shot by Nebhard. That 3 from earlier, fantastic stuff. Good to see Andrew Nebhard getting going in this game against Spain today. Very, very good. Yeah, he had the hand right in his face when he made that 3-2. Big time play by Nebhard. Big time play. Let's see. All right, Wancho's at the line. Wancho Hernan Gomez, 28. Bo Cruz, movie star. Where's Kermit? Yeah, that's what you say. Where's Kermit, Wancho? Oh, he's playing for USA. And Wancho bricks the first free throw. It's interesting. Wancho's, his career, he did play in the NBA for a while. Of course, we saw him in Toronto in recent years. And well, now he's not in the NBA. He's not anywhere near the NBA at this point, which is, it is what it is. This happens to players. They have their natural time in the league. And well, it is what it is. All right. So he makes the second one. It's now 24-23, 7 minutes to go in the first half. Nebhard working with Powell on the outside. Let's see what happens here. And is there a kickball? Kickball by Sergio Lull, kicking the ball out of bounds. So it'll be Canada's ball, retaining possession. Retaining possession. That's right. That is right. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do all y'all's comments. Y'all can talk to each other during the game. And me reading all those comments, it just doesn't work for watch along. All right, let's see. Nebhard in the corner. Let's see. Does that one go? All right. I might not have to do something here because this is not coming through right. It may be my internet's messed up right now, guys. Like I don't have the best internet and I'm out in the country. All right, he makes that shot 27-23. Let's go. Let's go, Canada. Come on. Keep the lead up. Wancho takes a three. Let's see if that goes. All right. I gotta fix. Yep, it goes. So he is got them back just under one by one. All right, this is just not. There's a stoppage of play. All of a sudden, I don't know what they're calling here. Oh, it's Powell attacked the rim and he hit the ground hard. Probably because he hit him with his body. That's a foul because he hit him with his body right there. Yeah, that's a foul because he hit him with his body. Totally. So Wancho's pleading his case to the crew chief, but I guess he liked what he heard. Dylan's going to shoot the free throws, so there's a technical on Wancho, so he probably freaked out or something. So good 1 point by Dylan. Added another point on this lead. We're only 2 point lead. So yeah, Spain hanging with Canada. Yeah, 28-26. Dwight's now going to take his free throws for the foul. Let's see. Come on, Powell. Make them count. There's one. And let's see the second free throw, whether it's good. RJ Barrett's back in the game. 6.5 to go in the first half. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, Barrett, Brooks, Powell, Nebhard. And it rolls over the front of the rim for the second conversion. Kem Birch coming in the game right now for Powell after the free throws. Good to see Kem come in the game in the first half once again. He's been very useful. He's been playing very strong for Canada and very helpful. So, all right, Lorenzo Brown throws the ball in to Hernan Gomez. They're coming up the court. Let's see what happens here. Diaz, Alberto with the ball, dribbling right now. Gets a pick from Wancho. Wancho, now as Sergio has it, he throws it into Villy. Villy's going to work against Kem Birch. I don't know if you want to do that. Ah, that's a nice move. Nice little spin move with the left hand. Hernan Gomez, Willie making the shot around Kem Birch. 30-28, 6 minutes to go in the first half. SGA looking to get something going. And Nebhart with a nice dribble gets around his defender, and he's too strong. And Kem tries to tip it in. It's no good. But SGA, they get the ball back. So Canada gets another chance. He comes through traffic and he gets hit. No call, but he makes the layup. So now Canada is up by 4. Lorenzo Brown with Dylan Brooks on him now. It doesn't get any easier. Go from Lou Dort to Dylan. Now Lorenzo gets free a little bit. He gets the ball over to Diaz, who fakes the shot. Looked like a travel. Lull takes a crazy three. He doesn't make it. But now, man, Willie Hernan Gomez is kind of owning Kem Birch right now on around the basket. This is no good. Kem, you got to get the physicality with Willie right, because he's outplaying you right now. Willie, wait, but Kem makes a basket at the other end. All right, let's go, Kem. Let's go, Birch. 34-30, 5 minutes to go in the second. Yeah, I'm going to watch that matchup some more, Willie versus Kem, because they're going at each other right now. Diaz is looking for him because they think they got that mismatch. Let's see. Lorenzo Brown coming around a pick. He gets it over to Alberto Diaz, who takes a three. He's short. It's an air ball, but Wancho's playing dirty with RJ, but no calls. They're letting him play. There was a lot of physicality there on both sides, but nobody got called for anything. RJ keeps his dribble, even though he really got physical. And Kem's right in there to keep it alive. He's back out to SGA for 3. That's a good shot, isn't it? Come on now. Kem's still in there battling. Man, Shea, you got to make that 3 when you get it. Couple of opportunities on that last possession that should have been converted. There were a couple of shots there. Dylan hitting the ground, falling flat on his back. And what are they calling? Are they either calling a foul or are they going to call it a backcourt? Because I think he hounded him enough to get a backcourt. No, this is going to be a foul on Dylan. He got hit by Willie and he fell down. He kind of flopped. Willie pushed him down. Yeah. So I don't know what the call is there. It's either going to be a foul on Hernan Gomez or on Brooks. I think it's on Brooks because they still have the ball. All right, Diaz throwing the ball into Santi Aldamo's return to the game. He's coming right down the lane, and he lays it up around RJ Barrett. He does a good job of avoiding the charge RJ was trying to catch there. So now it's a 2-point game again. Very competitive game. Once again, the FIBA games have been very fun to watch and very competitive. There's a foul on Spain, and SGA is going to go to the line, it looks like. Yeah, man, what a battle this game is so far. There's a lot of very good players on both sides, and in some ways, Canada is just going to have to out talent them by the end of the game in some area that makes the difference, that makes them have the higher score by the end of the game. 34-32 currently, 4:01, just like the highway that goes through Toronto on the clock. That's right. There's SGA taking the free throw, and he makes it. 35-32. 3-point lead for Canada, 4:01 on the clock. As I said, just like the busiest highway in North America, the 4:01. And there's the second free throw, and it's off. He doesn't make that one. SGA is a little off. I'm going to say that. He has not been tight like in the last 2 games in some ways. Like, I don't like seeing him miss free throws. All right, Lorenzo with a lot of dribbling. Willie's going to try and go at Cam again. It looks like he's thinking twice. Lorenzo and Willie just really working off each other. 2-man game. Everybody kind of on the sides. Santi's got it. He's going to running hook, and it's an air ball. And what is that? Was that a travel? There's no call. It's just out of bounds. So yeah, goofy shot by Aldama. Goofy shot. I'll say that. Yeah. All right. So Canada's going to inbound. It's Alexander Walker. Inbound the ball. Let's see what happens here. 5 turnovers for Spain so far. Only 2 for Canada. So Canada's doing a pretty good job taking care of the ball. A lot of pressure there on SGA. But wow, look at how he pushed right through there. Really, really strong player, SGA. All right, Dylan for 3. That's a money shot right now. You get Dylan a chance to take a 3 with that kind of open. Yeah, he's a money shot. He's going to make it. They get a timeout because he just busted the lead up more open. So 38-32, 6-point lead for Canada now because Dylan hits the 3. Spain wants a timeout to talk about it. That's right. Let's talk about it. That's right. Let's see who else we got in the chat here today. Let's see. I'm look out, big Dwight Powell rebound and dribble all the way down the court and drive layup. Yeah. I in some ways I really shouldn't read any of the comments because it's like so long ago. Let's see. Keep climbing, Canada. I'll say that one, Mo. That's right. Infamous saying, salute, freak, and join the straight jacket-like defense. Yeah, the defense by Canada early was really, really, really stifling. I see what you're saying, Cool Cats, for sure. Our bench needs to stay up close and take away the space defensively. Yeah, that was the lull, pardon my pun there, that kind of messed us up, is when the benches came in and Sergio Lull of Spain, and our bench just doesn't have the same defensive intensity as our starters. And you see that difference right there. That's right. Seymour saying 19 for 19. Let's fucking go, my Canuck brothers. All right, Seymour. All right. Big up, Raptor Freaks. All right, Neil's in too. Like to see that. Carlos saying morning, freaks. How do we feel about Bruno Fernando signing? He's got an outside shot to make the team, but he's on the outside looking in. And because he's non-guaranteed, he's in a similar situation to Josh Jackson a couple years ago. So he's a very easy cut in training camp. But if he's absolutely a badass, I think he has the skills, and the way to do it is just he's got to show it. He's got to show it. If he comes in there lazy, he doesn't work his ass off, he doesn't show something to the Raptors, he's cut. So that's basically it right there with Bruno Fernando. Nothing's guaranteed. He's going to have to come in into preseason and training camp and do things very, very high level, and he'll knock somebody out of there. All right, the game's back on. Spain's got the ball. They're trying to work. There's an elbow to the face of Cam. There's no call. It doesn't matter. In some ways, Lorenzo Brown shooting the ball, crazy wild shot because they couldn't get a good shot because Canada's defense is just all over them like a blanket. Yeah, he can't do nothing. Sergio's like, what do we got to do to get open shots? Canada won't. Jordy, what are you doing? You will not let my players shoot. That's right. That's one of the best strategies that Canada can do, is really disrupt the other team and not let them make shots or take shots at all. So Kem's going to come back out of the game. RJ, SGA, Nickel, let's see, I think Kelly and Dylan are the 5 out for Canada right now. RJ's got it in the post against Aldama. That's not a bad matchup. Let's see what he does. He goes up and over him, uses the glass, uses his shoulders to block him away from blocking his shot, and gets the shot high enough off the glass. That's just fundamentally just amazing. And that's the way he learned it and does it over and over again. So it's there for him. And Aldama has a crazy wingspan. So RJ Barrett making that shot's no fluke. He can do that to anybody because he uses the shoulder on the one side and he brings it up with the other hand away from them. It's such a badass move. All right, so there looks like there's a foul on Dylan on Aldama at the free 3-point line. Not the best kind of foul to take, Dylan Brooks, is what I'll say. Yeah, Dylan's going to sit down because I guess he's in foul trouble at this point. Well, you don't have Dylan right now. We'll put in Dort. So Dort will come in hopefully for the next 2.5 minutes of the first half. Yeah, Santi's only got 2 points in this game. And that's actually accomplishment by Canada to hold this guy not to score a whole lot. It's really they're holding their whole team and really locking them up. It's like, Spain wants to do more fluid things to try and get Aldama going, but they can't. So Aldama takes the second free throw and he makes it. So he's got 4 points in the game. He's got one more to shoot. Let's see. And then it'll be 40-34 right now is the score. If he makes this one, it'll be a 5-point lead for Canada, 40-35. So let's see. Aldama shoots the second one, third one, and he makes it. So 5-point game for Canada, 40-35. All right, good stuff. 8 of 10 from the free throw line for Canada so far, 80%. And those misses have been by Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's see. Lou Dort passing it around to SGA. He gets the Kelly Olynyk pick. He's going to dribble, and he steps back. It's a nice shot. He would make that normally. It's not a bad shot. I don't mind the shot. He got good room. All right, now Dort finding Sergio as soon as he can. Oh, that's a tough pick on Dort by number 4. That looked really dirty. And see, they're trying to get something going, and he misses the layup. He's so mad at himself. Number 8 for Spain. Yeah, that was a nasty pick that Spain put on Dort. That looked pretty harsh. He led with his shoulder. There was no call there. Dort's not going to complain, though, because that's the way he is, and he's a tough guy, too. But he got rattled on that one. I can tell. Like, he got a little shook on that one, Jamal Murray's going to come back into the game with less than 2 minutes to go in the first half. So let's see what happens here. That was, man, they didn't call it. They could have. They really could have. Dario Brazulia is at the line. He misses. Yeah, the ball don't lie is what I say right there. Ball don't lie. Miss your free throw. Miss your second one, too. 40-35, under 2 minutes to go in the first half. He makes the second one. So now it's a 4-point lead. SGA and RJ coming up the court. Let's see what happens here on this possession. Our 3 most potent offensive weapons on the team are on the court now at this point with Lou Dort and Kelly Olynyk. Let's see what they do. Kelly's looking in the middle. He's got a bunch of Spanish players around him, and SGA bombs the 3. Nasty, 43-36. Canada with a great shot from their leader, SGA, there to make the lead bigger. We want to get that 100% Canadian maple syrup out and pour that lead on real thick as SGA steals in the backcourt and dunks it. It's a one-man wrecking crew right now. It's this guy right here, number 2, getting 5 quick points for Canada to put them up by 9. Yeah, that's how you close a quarter. That's how you close a half. Let's go, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a timeout by Spain at this point. Yes. So awesome to see that. It's so good. So good. All right, where am I in this chat at this point? Let me see. Cool Cat saying, I'm hoping that we can play the bench more in this game for their practicing, still get the dub so that our stars can get a break. We need to press on defense right away. I'm not worried about this at all. The Olympic schedule is so different. 2 days off. It's not like we're doing back-to-backs or anything like that. So I don't worry about resting our starters or anything like that. We can play them the starter minutes every single game, and they'll get 2 days off, 2 days to recoup. So, after this game is most likely their next game will be on Monday. So 2 days off breaks. In some ways, we don't need to worry about this, Coach. Most saying this is going to be a tight game. Two good teams. Yeah, it's been a fantastic game so far. Very, very exciting. Very interesting. Yeah, Nebhard 2 clutch threes. Beautiful to see. Yeah, Dylan with some clutch free throws. Yeah, some good stuff going on. Yeah. Dylan's shot is so ugly. It's very fundamentally good, actually, though. It's weird because he squares his shoulders so weird and he shoots forward. But it's very much the same every time, and it's money. So I have no problem with Dylan Brooks' 3-point form, even though it's crazy looking. He has a weird shooting form anyway. but it's actually a really good one, honestly. All right, let's see. Spain's back in action. They're trying to work the ball against the suffocating Canadian defense. It has not been easy for them. They're taking a really crazy, wild shot outside for three, which is not a good shot, just to kind of get room. Santi with another one too, and they missed both of them. Canada with a 9-point lead in the driver's seat in this game, to getting near the halftime. Let's see. What a crazy pass by Jamal to RJ, who takes his time and he's flexing, using his muscles. He took his time and he put the ball in. Beautiful pass by Jamal Murray to find RJ Barrett. That's one of the things they were saying about Shamshay, is that he actually is a really good passer, and that we need to be getting ready for Ulrich Shamshay to be like Scotty and Jonathan Mobo, because they all don't want to score. Apparently, like they all really want to pass. And the French guy, the guy who was speaking in the French interview today, he was saying that Shamshay is just like Scott. Like they have to yell at him to try and score more. Just so y'all know, a little side. Jamal Murray in the lane does a little nice little throw it in the basket, one-handed, right in the lane. Really easy shot by Jamal Murray, and that's going to close the first half. A prayer shot, and the Sergio's on the ground. He's up, and it's 11-point lead for Canada at halftime, 49-38. Good job, Canada, closing out the second half to get the double-digit lead at the end. 30 points in the second quarter for Canada. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful game. Bellissimo. 11-point lead for Canada at the half. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Yeah. Nameless saying, I hope this Olympic play doesn't fatigue RJ for later in the season if we're trying to make a playoff push. No. You know, this is the great thing. The Olympics will be done halfway through August. And what happens is he's going to take a whole month off. Like, seriously, this is going to be so good for him. We know that this kind of stuff is always good for player development and them coming back and being better. Like last year, the FIBA World Cup was a boon to a lot of players. Well, the Olympics will be just as much as so. So RJ is going to get a month. He's going to take like probably half of August and half of September off. And he'll get that time to rest, and then he'll come in for Raptors training camp. Although he may keep up with his work and doing stuff just to keep it going, but I'll bet you he'll rest a lot in the weeks after the Olympics are over. Seriously, yeah. I don't know if he'll run out of gas. He's that kind of player, and I don't know. Let's not worry about that now. We got to stay present. Cool Cat saying lots of Canadian fans in the arena, see lots of flags and they're loud. Let's fucking go. There you go. I love to see that too. Seymour saying he should be fine. Give him some coconut water and a Jamaica beef patty. That's right. Yeah, I think RJ will be all right. He'll get his rest. In some ways, all right, let me go do this real quick. The Instagram stories are very interesting right now. Of course, it was Scotty's birthday yesterday, so everybody's wishing Scotty a happy birthday. I actually messaged him myself and said, happy birthday, Scotty. You're in your Jordan year. Be great for. That's right, because he's 23. So, yeah, there's the Emmanuel Quickly birthday wish to Scotty. Happy you day, Brody, is what he's saying there. And Emmanuel has shown up in a new place in the world. He is not in he is in South Africa, as we said. So now he's on a safari today, guys. Emmanuel's out in a car taking pictures of elephants and giraffes and zebras down in South Africa. So that's what Emmanuel Quickly's up to in the last day or so. And there's some crazy monkeys fighting too that he took some footage of. Jamal Shed has got him in the Raptors Summer League jersey on his. He's playing Larry June as the music. Scotty getting birthday wishes from Chris Boucher on his Instagram also. And then there's some highlights from the Pro-Am on Chris Boucher's Instagram stories. Him, Norman Powell, Bones Highland, Quincy Guerriere putting on a show for the Toronto fans at the Toronto Pro-Am Ball Don't Stop event last night. Good stuff. Lots of clips on there. Very, very cool to see. Yeah, and great to see Norman back in Toronto. Seriously, so great to see Norman Powell back in town, seeing all of his friends and getting some time here in Toronto as, you know, such a glorious, important Raptor alumni from our championship years. Yeah, so much. Yeah, it looks like Scotty did show up to the Pro-Am last night. Because it shows a picture of Chris dapping him. So I guess Scotty was there, but he didn't play. But he was there for a second. So that's interesting. Let's see. What else do we got? There's Norman Powell's pictures of the CN Tower and him being back in Toronto and checking out all the different things that are going on back in Toronto. He came into the game last night with a championship belt, with a security detail. Yeah, and like I said, Norman signed a basketball card of his for Almet Gaming at the event last night. So very, very, very cool stuff happening in Toronto at the Metropolitan University gym with Norman and Chris and Bones Highland, who got 52. That's crazy. Bones Highland scoring 52. Yesterday, the Raptors were recognizing Emancipation Day, just so y'all know. Jay Nathan is in Toronto. He's got a picture of downtown Toronto. It looks like from the tower. So Jonathan Mobo is back in town right now. Let's see. What else is going on? Some people were celebrating Girlfriend Day. Some of the Raptors were doing that. DJ Carton is showing his girlfriend off in his IG. There were a couple other Raptors that did the Girlfriend Day. Jamison Battle also posting him and his girlfriend. Lloyd posting the happy birthday wish to Scotty on there, and Scotty reposting it, of course, on his. Let's see. Wubbs is involved in Girlfriend Day. We see Jacoby Walter's girlfriend. So we're seeing all the young guys coming in. Jamison Battle, DJ Carton, Jacoby Walter doing the Girlfriend Day. Grady Dick with a funny celebration for Scotty's birthday. Him on a plane playing with his nose. I think he's making fun of Scott because he's always touching his nose sometimes, is what Grady was doing there. But yeah, he's saying happy birthday, brother, to Scotty Barnes. Let's see. And yeah, Scotty's got all the different ones. Subway did a special Scotty Barnes birthday celebration to him, like with the sub and the candles, and they brought it out to him. So he actually did celebrate his birthday with Subway yesterday. That's pretty cool. And there's a picture. He reposted the Mobo birthday wish. There's Jay Simpson's birthday wish, and then the one with Lloyd. Yeah, good stuff. There's your Instagram stories going on with the guys. Emmanuel on an African lion safari. Yeah. Let's see. All right, let's see. Seymour saying, I really wish Garbajosa didn't get injured when he was a Raptor. He was a bucket getter. Yeah, he was fun, man. In some ways, it's like Sergio Lull looks like him, and he kind of plays like his essence. He's like the same kind of essence as Garbajosa. Yeah. Infamous saying, did you see SGA stick out his tongue on the steal? That was cool. Yeah, I think I did see that. Yeah, Kareem saying, a great way to close out the half. Momentum is shifted in our favor. Yeah, that is really good. Cool Cat saying SGA got hanging tongue fire now. Love it. Passion is showing. There you go. Salute the butt dial, Mr. UNICEF. All right, Seymour, I'm gonna give you a Doug for that because that's kind of funny what you just said. You call him UNICEF. What is that, man? That's crazy. Because he's so nice. All right, 107. We're gonna make you Q107 today. You Q107, Foo Fighters and Audio Slave coming up in the next half hour. All right, let's see. Most saying Chris Boucher had 48 points at the Pro-Am last night. Wow, 48 points for Chris Boucher in the Pro-Am last night. Wow, Mo, thanks for bringing that. Chris who? Chris Boucher. That's who, Seymour. That's right. Well, y'all have a great day. Health, wealth, and stealth. All right, Seymour, checking you out. That's right. Yeah, and Blackhawk saying, Jordy, no mercy for Spain. We need we need to up our differential to avoid USA. Yeah, listen, honestly, we don't in this one. We just need to win because if we win, we'll be 3-0, and no other team in our group is going to be able to be undefeated. So we will get that spot. Now, I guess it may matter with whoever in the group B has their differential. So that you may be right, Neil, to an extent. But in some ways, look, we got to play them. We got to play them, and they're going to play tough. They're playing for their lives. They lose this game, they're out. Like they're playing win or you're in, lose you're out for Spain right now. This is a position they are not used to, and they were in a similar position last year at FIBA World Cup where they were in trouble. They're in trouble. Yeah, Neil saying Bruno got to fight for a spot on our Raptors. That's right. Bruno Fernando is a player that I like. I think he's very annoying. That in some ways he mirrored Clint Capella on Atlanta, given the same kind of feel after Clint would go off the court. He was doing the same kind of stuff with Trae Young as far as lob threat, just like Clint Capella, and also a shot blocking threat, and also a very strong rebounder. So those kind of things from Fernando are the things that if he can excel and do absolutely perfect and do really well and wow the Raptors, he could have a chance of making the Raptors. But I'm going to tell you right now, the chances aren't good. They aren't good. And in some ways, the fact that Atlanta discarded him is really mystifying to me, because to me, when I saw him play, he was annoying, like I said, and he seemed like he's a very good player on the way up. But Atlanta cut him loose. So, what's going on here? So maybe we got to see whether his work ethic or whether he's going to come in and take it seriously will determine whether Bruno Fernando is going to hang around in a Raptors jersey or not. So, yeah, G saying, thanks for the commentary. Bad reception where I'm at, but I can catch this. All right, G. Well, in some ways, I've had technical difficulties today also. I apologize for that. I think things are okay right now. Knock on wood. And hopefully the second half will go much smoother. Let's see. Blackhawks say, nah, 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 nah. Hey, 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 goodbye, Spain. We can't do this too soon, Neil. We cannot do this too soon, Blackhawk, because honestly, they are a very proud country when it comes to basketball. And in some ways, we can't do this. We really, really can't. We can't just think, oh, we got them. We got to take this so very seriously, because Spain is a proud country when it comes to basketball. Yeah. Yeah, you got the rum out. It's Friday, and Neil's starting early. All right. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. That's cool, man. All right. I guess I've gotten to the end of the comments. I'll just do a ta-da advertisement real quick. Ta-da, guys. If you need help around your house with any kind of odd job or handyman thing, 647-833-6844. You can call the Canadian Cowboy, Bradley, on our channel, and he'll come and help like with a host of stuff. Look at that. The cleaning services starting as low as $89. Windows, carpets, our area rugs, tile, duct, eavesdrop, in and out cleanups. Yeah, that sounds weird for phrasing, but anyway. And then, if you just need restoration services, you can get this stuff done too. Like, there's a lot of stuff that Tada can do to help you. You got a flood? Well, they can restore whatever damage happened. There you go. Tada, 647-833-6844. There you go. Call him up. Call him up. Infamous saying he has a great chance of making the team. Kelly is better at power forward position anyway. He's experienced backup center we need. It's weird. It seems like all of a sudden, it's like when it rains, it pours. I've been crying out for this kind of center depth or big depth on the Raptors for a couple years now. And now all of a sudden, it's like they're just opening the floodgates. It's like, if Koloko comes back too, like, what are we going to do with this team? Seriously, we're going to have all centers on our team, because it's crazy. I love it. I'm not upset, but that's why I keep thinking Fernando is going to be on the odd out. Who would you rather have, Bruno Fernando or Christian Koloko? That may be part of the question that you got to ask yourself. We got to see what happens with Christian. I'm telling you, he's number one priority for me to reacquire and get back into our system over anybody. I mean, Fernando may be even further along than Koloko and has more experience in the NBA. But at the same time, it's like Koloko's raw potential and things that he could become are just too attractive to like let go if we don't have to. And in some ways, Fernando was Atlanta's project, and they gave up on it already. So, see, that's the tough thing. There's only a limited amount of roster spots. And I know how we are. We see a new player come in and we get all, ooh, Bruno Fernando. But it's like we got to understand his spot and what it is, and understand it's not likely he'll be on the team this year. So, yeah. Let's see. Infamous is saying maybe this is showing that Koloko's not ready. I don't know. I haven't heard any official word at all about whether the NBA fitness to play panel has allowed him to come back, and he said he's ready and he can come back. There's been no official word at all. In some ways, no word is actually bad in this situation, because it could very well be that he wasn't cleared to play, and Rich Paul doesn't want that coming out to hurt him. So I don't know. It seems like they would be able to figure this out quickly, but there has been no word about this. So I'm going to wonder and speculate, because there's been no word and they have reviewed him, that maybe they didn't get the news they want, and Rich Paul's keeping it on the wraps because he doesn't want it to, hurt his client in the future. Man, in some ways I wish I just heard Koloko's cleared to play and we can see the process start to play out, as far as like whether the Raptors are going to get him back. So Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see. Cowboys saying, nope, we got him. We got him. All right. Blackhawks saying there's still a chance of a trade before camp starts. Yeah, I agree with that too. I mean, Bruce Brown's still around. You know, there's still chances of trades. There's still different players that could be picked up too. You know, so we'll have to see. There's going to be a training camp roster, and preseason will be played, and we'll have to see the names that aren't summer league names. They're more veteran names come in and see who comes in and plays for the Raptors and might try and make our team. So Seymour's saying, I don't like Bruno Fernando at all, but if we need him, we need him. But I'm not a fan, my opinion. You know, in some ways he has holes in his game, but that's the thing that's weird to me is like I guess they just want to see what he could do, or maybe he's a good competition for young people like Shamshay and Carlson, because that's the thing. We've got those guys. Maybe they look at it as like, well, these guys are really young and green, and they're not totally ready. And for us to have more depth at center, we may need a guy like Fernando who has more experience, you know, because Shamshay is weird. Like that interview, once again, go listen to it. It's in French, and you got to read the subtitles. He says that Ulrich, he progresses so fast, and he's a really fast learner, and that like he expects Ulrich to make huge leaps all like right away. Like he says already, Shamshay is going to be very, very good on defense. But the things that he's going to learn that are going to be really interesting are like offensive decisions, like as far as like the passing and when to shoot and developing his offensive skills. Those are the things that are crazy, and we have not scratched the surface in any kind of way with what Ulrich Shamshay could be. Seriously. I mean, he hasn't even showed up yet, but I'm just saying they have no idea his potential offensively, is what I'm saying. And that's the thing that's very intriguing about him. And the aptitude, the wanting and willingness to learn, the fact that he comes from an agrarian background that is very different than modern society, and in some ways, he's very humble and very well brought up. Let's just put it that way, because he had to work really hard. His family ate all the food off the land. They didn't go to grocery stores. They lived that life where they were taking care of each other like a farm family would, like before grocery stores around here and stuff like that. So he's very interesting because he's very grounded. He's humble, and in some ways, he's not going to take fame and things the same way as a normal person because of the way he's raised. That's the thing that's very interesting about this. It's another thing that's very interesting is when they came to get Shamshay, the game started back up. Sorry, guys. 49-40. Powell's at the line. He misses a free throw. But when they came to find Shamshay, this guy came and he didn't press the family to let him take them the first time he went, because the elders in his family were like they had to suss out the scouts when they came to see Shamshay, and they weren't going to let him take them. They were saying, no, we don't want you to take our Ulrich because he's a farmer and he's here with us. He had to gain the trust of the uncle and the elders in the family. And there was an older female in the family that said, let him take him. I sense good things from this man. So he had to be okayed. And then, like, if American or somebody from this continent came there, they probably would have said, no, you can't see Shamshay. You can't see Ulrich. So it's a very interesting story. And they put a lot of trust in him to take their child because they really wanted him to just stay in that rural farm life away from it. All right, 52-40. Canada just scored another basket. It's 8.5 to go in the third. 12-point lead for Canada. Keep building it. And we got a good intensity by Canada on defense so far in the second half. RJ's guarding 21 for Spain, and they flip it over to Willie, and Willie puts the ball in the basket. Willie Gomez has been the best player for Spain today, to be honest, from what I've seen. Dylan Brooks has got the ball. He gets it to Lou Dort in the corner. He's trying to dribble around. RJ driving down the lane, and with the right hand, he lays it up and in. RJ Barrett, the Star J, doing the right hand on that. Who said he can't go right? I don't think that's accurate. All right, here we go. We got Spain working the ball around. They seem to be getting a little bit more success getting the ball moved around. They weren't even able to pass in the first half. but they're still not getting very good penetration into the lane. There's a bad turnover by Lorenzo Brown. Lou Dort, really disruptive, and SGA is the victor of the spoils, grabbing the loose ball. So here we go. Lou Dort up top from a pass from his teammate on the Thunder. And now Dillon's got it. He's working against Sergio Lull. He gets it into Dwight, who takes care of it and gets up and under and lays it up and in. That's the FIBA collect yourself and lay it up on the other side of the basket move. Dwight Powell extending the lead to 14, 56-42. Let's get that 100% Canadian maple syrup out and start pouring it on. Although there's a three by Lull to close the gap back to 11. Let's see. Lugetz, can he answer? It looked like a good shot. It hits the rim and it's off. So now coming back the other way, Lorenzo Brown, EuroLeague MVP, Spanish legend, Toronto Raptor player too. Let's see. Lull has it. He's dribbling all crazy all around Hernan Gomez. And yeah, there we go. 21 goes up and he misses, but there's a foul somewhere. Two Spanish players hitting the ground. I'm not sure which play the foul was on. We'll see. Yeah, nice play by Dillon to find Dwight and get the up and under basket on the last score by Canada. Really, really nice find. All right, let's see what happens here as far as the call, as far as the foul. Showing a lot of highlights in between here real quick. Sergio Lull is going to come out of the game, getting a towel and a Powerade. And let's see what's happening here. There's a free throw by number 21. He makes it. So now it's a 10-point game, 56-46, 6.5 to go in the third. Let's see. Alex Abrines is the number 21. Yeah, I remember him from last summer. Let's see. He makes the second one. Yes. So now 9-point lead for Canada. Come on, Canada. Let's keep pouring on that maple syrup and get the lead nice and thick and big over the Spain. The point differential, as Blackhawk has pointed out, it matters. All right, here we go. Dillon's got an open three. He's got all the time in the world. He misses it. So, that's too bad. He collected himself. He kind of messed up his shot structure when he stepped to the side a little bit there, and he didn't get it right. He tried to see where the three-point line was. He wanted to make sure he was behind it. Oh, SGA almost getting a steal on Lull, and he throws it away over his shoulder, and RJ's on the move with Dillon, and he's going to take it and lay it up. Nice left-handed layup by Star J Barrett, number 9 of Canada, number 9 of the Toronto Raptors. Here we go. Lorenzo Brown trying to dribble. He gets past RJ, and the mismatch with Dwight Powell, and SGA's trying to do good defense. He kicks the ball out of bounds, and he's getting dapped from Jamal Murray on the bench. Smiles and laughs on the Canada bench. Disgruntled old faces on the Spain bench. This look like nice little break by Dillon and RJ. Dillon's a very unselfish player, always looking to get other guys involved. I like that about Dillon Brooks. All right, let's see. Lorenzo Brown has got the ball now. He flips it over to Abrines. Abrines takes the three. He misses. SGA's got the rebound off the iron. Coming back the other way, a long pass up to Dillon Brooks, who's got a post up on Abrines, and then a hand on it by Santi Aldama tips it out. So Canada will retain possession. 5.5 to go in the third quarter. Up by 11 points, 58-47, Canada over Spain. Very, very good stuff. Playing very well from the end of the second quarter into the third. Canada playing very tight, playing very well. Dillon Brooks dribbling to get some room in the lane. He goes up and under. He misses the shot, a really easy shot. It was ugly. All right, here we go. They get the ball down the court really fast to Sergio Lull, and Dort is on him, and there is going to be a foul there. And I'm going to guess that the foul is on Spain. It's an offensive foul. I think that the pick guy pushed Dort into Sergio. Or no, they're not going to give that call because Jordy's talking like, where's the foul there? It's ambiguous. I could see why they called that. So Spain will keep the ball, and it's a foul on Dort in that play. So, all right, the switch is there. Dillon Brooks is on Brown now. He's really hounding him, and Dort is right up on Aldama. Aldama out to the shooter, and the shooter strokes the three. But there's a weird little tussle between Lugetz and Willie, and they're both on the floor. I don't know what the call is. So maybe he gets the shot and the free throws, or maybe not. I don't know. Lou Dort hitting Willie and falling down right when the shot goes. So If the foul is on Lou, that would mean Guerre is going to go to the free throw line. That's Willie Hernan Gomez Guerre. Let's see, Usman Garuba coming back into the game, 8-point game now. Yeah, so they did count the shot, but they're not going to give the foul. So no call there. All right, Nebhard, or no, that's SGA. SGA coming up the court, and RJ to Dylan. Dylan's looking around. Lugetz to Kelly Olynyk back in the game. RJ's going to post up in the lane. He's too strong. He's fighting, and there is a foul. So RJ's going to go to the line. He's just laying on the ground, milking it a little bit. He's a tough guy. RJ can take some physicality. That's a great thing about RJ Barrett. He really does take a lot of physicality well in basketball. Yeah, he's in there fighting with 3 Spanish players by himself and going to the line. Now, RJ Barrett of the Toronto Raptors. Let's go, RJ. Yeah. Yeah. Lou Dort sitting down now. Under 5 minutes to go in the third. RJ with the first free throw short, and he misses. Kelly looked like he lane violated him. Kelly, don't walk in the lane while he's shooting. What are you doing, Olynyk? You punk ass. All right, RJ on the second free throw. That one's good. All right, so it's 59-50. Canada with a 9-point lead. Santi Aldama inbounds to Sergio Lull. Sergio Lull brings the ball up the court, and he's got SGA hounding him. Let's see what happens here. Oh, good job by SGA. They throw it away again. And the look at the defense by Canada causing the turnovers on Spain has been fantastic. That's a big part of why they're winning, is that kind of pressure and them coughing the ball up with really bad passes. So good job. 10 turnovers for Spain in this game. A lot of them pressurized by Brooks, Dort, and SGA. Let's see. Kelly Olynyk does a little ugly turnaround move, and he makes it. It's good. Or wait, no, there's no call. There's a call. They don't give him that shot. I guess there was an offensive foul or something. Kelly playing dirty, I guess, and they're not going to give him those points. Oh well, 59-50. Still Canada in the lead. Spain has the ball. Let's see what happens here. Nickel being a pest. Yeah, so I wonder what happened there. I think Olynyk caused an offensive foul. That's probably what it was. Let's see. They're coming around. Aldama for 3. He misses. The tips over. Kelly Olynyk collects it. SGA on the move. He gets it to RJ, who's moving too. He loses the ball out of bounds, though, and it will be Spain's ball. One of the very few turnovers for Canada in this game so far. There's just too much energy coming up the court too fast. Jamal Murray comes back in with a smile, and Andrew Nebhard also back in. Looks like Gilgeous-Alexander and Barrett will take breaks on that. Yeah, and a little bit of juiced up, running up the court with the turbo. Let them get a rest now. All right, Spain's got the ball. Full court pressure by Canada. Nickel Alexander-Walker all up on Lorenzo Brown. Doesn't get any easier. That's right. You just got one good defender after another coming at you when you play against Canada. There we go. There's a flip over to Garuba, and now to Aldama, and then Nickel hits the ball and it tips it off of Lorenzo Brown's hand. So Canada gets possession. What a hustle by Nickel Alexander-Walker of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Really, really great play to get the possession for Canada on that play. Good stuff. The Panama official gives the ball to Alexander-Walker. He inbounds to Nebhard. Canada is shooting 54% from the field. Nice field goal percentage. 41% for Spain. Dylan Brooks. Let's see what you do with the between the leg dribble. He's going all over the place against Garuba, and Aldama blocks him. I guess they were former teammates on the Grizzlies for a little while there, Brooks and Aldama. So there may be a little bit of history there. Let's see. Spain's coming back the other way. Brown down the lane. He flips it up. No good. Nickel is playing with some passion. Nickel Alexander-Walker playing for his country. He hasn't played the best so far, but he's playing really fiery right now. There's a flip by Nebhard to Olynyk. Olynyk tries to lazy layup, and Spain messes it up. Sergio throwing it over to 21, Albrines. Meanwhile, Sergio back, and Nebhard's guarding him. He gets a pick from Garuba, who rolls, but no pass to him. Then Lorenzo comes in and flips it back over to Sergio, who takes the 3. He misses. It was really looked like it was going to go in. Canada lucky on that one. And then Abrines cleans it up and nails a long 3 from the top of the key. That's no good. Jordy doesn't like it. He's going to call a timeout. 2:43 to go. It's now a 6-point lead. So the lead that Canada had built in the third quarter has fluctuated. And in some ways, it's shrinking once again. So they got to get this tightened up. and figure out what is going on with that. Yeah, that's a great block by Aldama on Brooks on his last drive. Very much like that. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Um, Blackhawks saying Battle and Bruno are fighting for the open spot, but Masai can drop both if he has something else in the spot. Yeah, I don't even know if Jamison Battle's realistic to make the main roster either. I really don't think he is. I think that he's going to be a 905er. I think that he's going to be like a Kevin O'Banner this year, and that he will be on the 905 in a part of our program coming up, and he'll have a chance. So I really see Jamison Battle in the same spot as Kevin O'Banner. I mean, they're both exhibit 10s, and it's the same kind of situation. Non-guaranteed money with the main club, but will be around the 905. So, and also Neil saying Raptors will not rush Shamshe because he's locked in for 2 years. They can develop him properly. If anyone could step up before the time, it'll be Carlson. Well, this is the interesting thing. I think you're right to a degree, but Shamshe is such an athletic talent that he can absolutely help the Raptors on the main squad level right away. It's just that it's the kind of thing where he's going to be one of these young bigs that comes in and he'll have problems with getting in foul trouble and he'll make a lot of mistakes. So it's kind of like he'll be on a short leash. But if he gets to a point where he's not making a lot of mistakes and he's not fouling out, he could be very helpful as a defender for the Raptors on the main level already. So that's the fun thing. All right, we're back in action. Nebhard has got the ball coming up the court, and Jamal Murray is driving to the hoop, and he throws it behind his back to Diaz, number 9 of Spain. Really goofy play by Jamal Murray there, but hey, it happens. It's basketball. There we go. Spain's working the ball around to try and cut the lead even shorter than 6. Yeah, Canada, tighten it up. This is not one of the better defensive lineups for Canada, though, as far as things. I think that Olynyk, in some ways, the defense has been deteriorating in some ways. All right, here we go. We got Jamal Murray up to Nebhard, real quick pass, and Nebhard drains the shot. That's a beautiful shot by Andrew. Andrew's having a really good game today, making quite a few threes. His foot was on the line, so they're only giving him 2 for that one. So, but Nebhard having a big game today for sure. There's a foul on Olynyk. It's a kind of a dumb foul because Garuba just turned into him. Is the foul on Alexander Walker? I don't know. Either way, there's a quick foul on Canada, and Spain will inbounds the ball again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that foul's on Olynyk. But yeah, nice shot. His toe was on the line, and that's why it's only 2. There's a really good shot by Andrew Nebhard. It's a 8-point lead for Canada, 61-53. Under 2 minutes to go in the third. There's a Juancho shooting a 3, and he nails it. Juancho Hernangomez hitting the big 3 there to help Spain. Let's see, Kelly Olynyk and Andrew Nebhard. Kelly Olynyk driving, and it's ugly. And what's going on? The FIBA refs are not with the Olynyk stuff today. They're not rewarding it. And Jordy's pleading his case. It's like, yeah, I don't know what's going on with Kelly and his ugly play right now. It just looks ugly. Yeah, he pushed him in the face when he brought his hand back, and the guy overreacted. Guzman gets it over to the shot, or Garuba, Usman Garuba. Oh, there's a Murray shot with under a minute to go, 63-56. Canada is ahead by 7, and they're trying to close out this quarter right. So 7-point lead for Canada. Diaz dribbling against Trey Lyles on the mismatch. Let's see what happens here. Jamal Murray waking up finally. Thank God. It's good to see. Diaz has got it. He's dribbling against Trey Lyles. The bigs are on the outside. Kelly comes at number 5 as he shoots. But Garuba gets the offensive rebound, but Jamal Murray steals it. And they're coming back the other way. Jamal Murray behind the back dribble and a foul on the number 5. Rudy Fernandez, the Spanish legend, playing in amazing amount of Olympics. This guy has played in the Olympics, like 6 different Olympics. It's like 24 years of Olympic basketball. It's amazing what Rudy Fernandez has accomplished, his longevity playing for Spain. Yeah, here we go. Nebhard inbounds the ball to Olynyk. He's coming around Olynyk quick. He gets it back to Olynyk. Olynyk doesn't even want to shoot. He's going to dribble, though, and he's going to try and get a crazy flip shot. But no, he's stopped. And now Jamal Murray has it with 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. What are you going to do? Trey Lyles is going to take a 3. He's off. And Nickel collects it. Nice job by Alexander Walker. Get in there. So we're seeing better stuff from Nickel and Nebhard. and even signs of life from Jamal Murray at this point. So this is good. This is good. Now we just need Trey Lyles to clean up his game a little bit more too. Melvin Ejim is going to make an appearance with 7.6 to go in the third. Melvin Ejim coming in the game. Good to see the veteran of Canada coming in for Jamal Murray. This is a defensive substitution. That's for sure. So yeah, let's see what's going on here as far as Nickel at the line taking his free throws. Let's see if he can extend the lead for Canada going into the fourth. Of course, we had a good lead at the half, and Spain's ate it up a little bit in this quarter. Short free throw by Alexander Walker. That's not the way you do it, man. You and your cousin need to shoot your free throws better, is what I'll say right now. So number one for Canada is taking the second free throw, and he makes that one. So now it is an 8-point lead for Canada, 64 to 56. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Lorenzo flips it to Rudy, and they're taking a shot real fast. It's a Brenes, and he misses. So no score there. It'll end up being an 8-point lead going into the fourth for Canada, leading the game right now, 64 to 56. Good stuff. Only 15 points scored by Canada. Their offense had a hard time. Spain doing a really good job kind of disrupting Canada on their offense. So their lowest scoring quarter of the game so far. So Canada, you got to pick it up and close the game right for the fourth. That's what I'm saying right there. Yeah. Yeah. Milbester's here. Good to see Nick's Nation in the house. Hey, Lex, how's Canada doing in Olympic basketball? I saw the women's swimming events, and this Canadian girl got gold medal. And in that and other events, Canada got medals. They're doing good in the Olympics. Yeah. Summer McIntosh has been a great story. She's got 2 golds. And she's just doing fantastic. And yeah, there's been a lot of success for Team Canada at the Olympics so far. Our basketball team is very successful, Mel Bester. We're undefeated still, and we would like to continue that today. We win today. We're 3-0. When we one of those 3-0 teams, like the United States. So in some ways, us winning against Spain today, hopefully will put us on the opposite side of things in the knockout round so that we get to the end of the thing against U.S. in the gold medal game. And it's very much looking like that's going to be the case. Now, Canada in this last quarter needs to increase their point differential as best as they can. It'd be really, really good if they can increase the score right now at 8. If it goes any closer, that's no good. They want to pour it on thick and get like a double-digit win today against Spain. Yeah, Fiercey's here. Good afternoon, fam, and happy Friday. Currently at work lunch. So sad I can't watch the game live. I think we're slightly leading, so go Team Canada. Yeah, we're winning by 8 at the in between the third and the fourth right now. It's very, very good. Cowboy saying hit the like button. I appreciate that, Cowboy. Smash the like button. Thank you, Seymour, also. Evelyn saying happy Friday, Raptor Freak family. Happy Friday to you, Granny Swag. Thanks for checking in and saying hi on the watch along today, Team Canada versus Team Spain. I'm calling the game. And it may be a little delayed from what you're seeing on your screen. I apologize for that. It's the internet and how things travel and all those kind of things and so on and so on. So, yeah, we're going to inbound the ball to start in the fourth right now. And it looks like we've got Villy inbounding the ball. Is that Villy? No, that's Rudy Fernandez. Never mind. So now we got Lorenzo Brown working against Lou Dort. Once again, that matchup has been a big matchup. Lorenzo Brown is a great offensive player, but with Lou gets Dort on him, it's a little bit tougher. Jamal Murray's on him now, and Lorenzo just dribbles the ball off his foot out of bounds, unforced turnover, and Canada will have the ball. That's a tough turnover by Spain to start the fourth. That's not what Sergio Scariolo wants to see his team start the quarter doing. So Jamal Murray has the ball. It's him and Nebhard. Oh, and now he throws the ball away to Nebhard. That's a really dumb turnover by Canada. So we turn around right away and give the ball right back. Now, these guys need to tighten up, Andrew and Jamal. They need to tighten up. I don't know what Jamal Murray was doing there. And Jordy doesn't like it either. It's like, what are you doing, Jamal? You got to take this more seriously, Murray. Seriously, guy. These other guys on the team take this very, very seriously. RJ, SGA, Lou Dort, Dylan Brooks. You've got to take it as seriously as them, Jamal Murray. I'm sorry, my guy. Tighten up. Tighten up. All right, they threw it away again. So 3 really bad turnovers by both teams going both ways. And Nebhard just takes it right down the court and lays it up through traffic. Really, really nice layup by Andrew. 10-point lead, 9:18 to go in the game. Let's see. Lorenzo Brown coming up. And Andrew's got 12 points for the game. That's good to see. Lorenzo Brown trying to work it around. He's had the ball in his hand most of this game. And number 8 bombs a 3. Nobody near him. Nobody guarding him. The little guy, number 8, coming in and hitting a big 3. So now the lead has shrunk again. Andrew goes up and over. Wow, Nebhard taking over the game now at this point, 68-59. Andrew Nebhard putting the score back to 9-point lead. Good stuff. And now they're moving the ball around. Spain working Brown, trying to get it to Garuba. And Nebhard, a one-man wrecking crew. He's having a little shoving match with Usman, a little bit of talking. And Nebhard's playing with some fire and some passion right now, not just with the shots he's making, the layups, but also with the little chippiness on the defense. And this is the thing. He's a point guard. He's a guard. And he's getting muscular and physical with a power forward in the NBA, Usman Garuba. Yeah, a little bit of pushing the arms around, a little bit of talking, a little jawing. Yeah, I mean, these guys are NBA guys. They're going to see each other in the season. So, yeah, Andrew playing tough right now. He's really stepping up for Team Canada in the last couple of plays. So, good stuff. Cool Cat saying Murray's clutch shots. He's getting his flow back. His drives, his dribble, his jumping. He's looking bouncy today. Yeah, he's a mixed bag of good and bad. In some ways, I be tough on Jamal Murray because honestly, he has a certain level to play that he plays in the NBA, and we're not seeing it here. That's for sure. So, all right, let's see. Team Canada's got it after a quick basket by Spain, who's cut it down to 7-point lead, 68-61, 8:20 to go in the game. Jamal flips the ball over to Andrew, who's playing Eye of the Tiger. He gets it to Dwight, who's attacking, and there's just a steal. They're going to say they stripped the ball from him cleanly. Rudy Fernandez grimacing from the muscle play there with Dwight Powell. Yeah, that's too bad. Dwight had a nice layup he was going to get, dropped off by Nebhard, but it was a good job by Fernandez. He may have fouled him a little bit there, but the refs are going to respect the legendary Rudy Fernandez on that play. Spain trying to tip it in and scrapping around the basket. The physicality of FIBA game is showing right there, and somehow, some way they get there. 68-63, 5-point game. Canada's got to take this really, really seriously. There's a lot of physicality in this game in the fourth quarter now. A lot of physicality, a lot of shoving and pushing, and I'm here for it because in some ways basketball is supposed to be a physical sport, honestly. So yeah, this is tough, man. That number 8 guy has come in and breathed new life in for Spain near the end here to try and make a run and get it close again. So yeah, Canada, don't play with your food, just eat your plate. And let's finish this game with a big win. They see 5's all over the inbounds. Nebhard dribbling into Sergio, no call. Jamal for 3, he's off. And Dwight tips it out, and number 8 has got it. He's driving strong. He tries to flip it up and over, and he's successful. He's talking a little bit of trash too. So number 8 is feeling good. That's only a 3-point game. So Canada, you tighten up. Dylan Brooks has got it all of a sudden. He's driving. He goes in the lane. He takes an easy shot. That's his move. Some of the Spanish coaches wanted to call it travel, but no, that wasn't travel. That's his move. That's one of his signature moves, the villain Dylan, cutting to the lane and doing the hop shot. That's a very much a Dylan move. And I love it because it's so measured, and it's really from a spot that he will make it most every single time. So, yeah, we got to keep scoring if we're not going to stop them. This number 8 has been a pain in the butt the last couple of possessions. He's got to fire it to him. Yeah, very measured mid-range shot in the lane by Dylan Brooks, and the Spanish team wants to travel, but you ain't going to get it. All right, Spain's inbound the ball. 5-point lead for Canada. Under 7 minutes to go in the game, and they throw it away once again. Canada has such a good defense that's bothering them. They're not making sure their passes are going the right places, and that's really messing up Sergio Scariolo's Spanish team. So 5-point lead. Canada's got the ball. Let's see if they can increase the lead real quick. I like the lineup that's out there. We've got Kem Birch, Dylan Brooks, SGA, RJ, and Andrew Nebhard. Dylan Brooks cutting to the lane and getting a nice layup. Dylan putting in some points late in the game to help keep us on top. 72-65, 7-point lead. Dylan's got 13 in the game. Fantastic stuff. Lulls driving against Kem and an easy drop off for number 4. So Spain getting a basket. No stop for Canada there. RJ's got it on the other side. Let's see what happens here. Over to Andrew. Andrew sees some daylight, goes right down the lane and just shoots a little teardrop. Easy shot in the lane. No defense by Spain on that one. So, hey, 7-point lead once again. 16 points for Andrew Nebhard. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. Come on, Canada. Tighten up that defense and let's get a stop right here. Kem Birch comes out on the switch, and he got lulled to throw the ball in between the legs of the Latvian referee. So, yeah, it's out of bounds on Spain once again. That seems like that's been a call a lot in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, Spain. Out of bounds on Spain. Canada ball. There's been a lot of that. And another timeout. Sergio wants them to tighten up. And he's talking with the refs very emotionally. Yeah, he's talking to them very emotionally right there. Yeah. Randolph saying good day to Lex and the Raptor Freaks, most informative gang. Canada will hold on for the victory. Good to see other guys stepping up. Let's go, Team Canada. There you go, Randolph. Blessings to you and all the Phillips family and all the families of all the Raptor Freaks out there, all around the world, all across Canada, all across North America, all across the globe, everywhere. We are an international group. The Raptor Freak family is all over the place, worldwide, baby, worldwide. That's right. Smooth saying, hey, just join the stream. If Canada wins, who do they play? It's not clear yet. We're going to have to see the Group C with the USA play their final games of the first round. And then we'll see. But this is the thing, Smooth. We win today. We will be the top team on one side. And that'll mean we will probably avoid playing the United States till the middle rounds. So it's really, we're playing to avoid the United States in the middle rounds. And meanwhile, Spain's playing to just stay alive. They lose this game, they're out and they won't make it to the knockout round. So, but if they do win, they'll actually win the group of death. So it's like they're playing for all or nothing right now. Spain is, just so you know. All right, Canada's inbounded the ball, and SGA's got it. He's working with RJ. RJ over to Nickel. Nickel to Dylan, and RJ cutting through the lane with a nice flip up and over. That's a beautiful roll. Like the defender's hand was there, and RJ in a very like micro way, like avoided the block by using his wrist a certain way in the English in the rim. Very, very, very high level scorer. RJ Barrett is. His fundamentals are so sound. So big basket by RJ after the timeout. And Spain's working against our dogged defense once again. And there's a shot by number 8. Again, this guy has been a superstar for them. He has been the eye of the tiger guy coming off the bench and doing something. Dario with 12 points. Big time play by him. SGA with the stop and then go. And he wanted to foul. The ref won't give him nothing. And there's nothing. So that's just a Spanish ball. And there's a quick pass. And Kem's there. I don't know. Is that a goaltend? I don't think that's a goaltend. It is. It's a goaltend by Kem. He actually hit it out of the cylinder. So Spain gets the point. 5-point lead for Canada. Under 5 minutes to go. Dwight Powell's going to come back in for Kem Birch right now. So, yeah, good minutes by Kem in certain ways as far as just kind of being a presence down low. Andrew Nebhard comes back into the game also right now for Alexander Walker. So, yeah, we got under 5 minutes to go. 5-point lead for Canada, 76-71. Gilgeous-Alexander, Powell, Barrett, Nebhard, and Brooks are on the court. Let's see what happens here. All right, SGA dribbling against Dario, who's been absolutely a superstar in this quarter. He ties up SGA in the lane, and I think it's a foul. If it's a jump ball, it should still be our possession. So let's see here. He's not going to get free throws because I don't think it was on a shot. So Sergio, it's good to see Sergio. Somebody I really have a lot of respect for. Let's see. Dwight Powell getting the inbounds from SGA. Let's see what he does here. He's dribbling too far out. I don't like that kind of stuff. Why is Dwight out there trying to dribble around? That's no good. SGA's bailing him out. He gets some room and he takes a quick three. He gets fouled, so he's going to get 3 free throws. That was not a bad shot. Like it actually looked like it could have gone in, but that supreme NBA talent of Gilgeous-Alexander is just a nightmare for other teams in FIBA competition. He's just such another level kind of basketball player. And yeah, that the way he made the room in the closeout, he got him on the arm, on the elbow. And that is definitely a foul that's going to alter his shot with this follow through. So there's 3 free throws for SGA. Make them all, please. He's 4 for 6 at the line so far in this game. Let's see. The first one is off the front of the rim. That's no good, SGA. What are you doing? Tighten up. We need these. We need these points, my guy. That's right. Mike's here. USA plays their 3rd game tomorrow. Yeah, see, there's another group that's behind us, and they will play tomorrow, and then most of it will get all determined after that. So we won't probably know who Canada's playing next until tomorrow, just so you guys know. And I'm going to guess that game will be on Monday, guys. The next game for Team Canada is probably going to be on Monday, if not on Tuesday. It could be on Tuesday also. All right, let's see. SGA gets the second free throw to rattle in. So 78-71. So he made 2 out of the 3. That's good. So now a 7-point lead once again. All right, Spain's got Lull trying to work the ball with Aldama on the outside. Let's see what happens here. Dwight Powell back in the game for defense and rebounding. They get the ball into the big man and nobody in between. Yeah, they got past our defense and we're in trouble on down low. So that's part of the reason why Dort and Brooks really have to have it cinched up, because if they get past it, it's trouble. There's Barrett working into the lane. He puts up the left-handed shot. He's blocked a bit. There's no foul, but then a foul on RJ muscling him after the play. Yeah, he doesn't like the call. But you know what? RJ's going to just keep plotting away. He's not that kind of person that's going to complain and whine. He's just going to, yeah, okay, you're not going to call that. All right, fine. We got to go about our business. So, yeah, a little bit of uneven calls with Spain and Canada. In some ways, that's one of the ways they're going to try and hold us back. But it doesn't matter. They're going to do this. We're going to still win. Watch. We'll still win this game no matter what. Sergio dribbling up against RJ. He's trying to see, but right all over him. It's really hard to get passes or figure out what to do when the defender is so much over you and they have such a long wingspan. Even Dwight just tipped the ball around there. Number 8 trying to make room. He gets room. He takes the 3. He misses, but Spain pushes off to get the rebound. And that will be Canada ball. Number 4, a young Spanish player making the bad foul. And Sergio's incredulous. He's making a lot of funny posturing there. Jordy consents that he can get the win over his mentor, Sergio, and he's feeling good. He's got a lot of work to do still. Just under 3.5 to go in the game. So he's going to talk to Andrew and SGA, give him specific instruction right now as RJ takes free throws. Yeah, so I guess there was some sort of penalty because they're bringing it right down to the end, and they're going to take free throws. RJ makes the first one. Such a professional basketball player, Star J. That's right. 79-73, 6-point lead for Canada. Can he make it a 7-point lead? Let's see. There's the second one, goes through 2. Nice little roll on the rim to go in. So now, yeah, 7-point lead, 80-73 Canada, 3.5 to go in the game. RJ's going to sit for a little bit. He'll probably come back in shortly to close the game out. That's right. Good stuff going on right now. Canada on cruise control to get this win. That one of the things we'll start doing in the last couple of minutes here is hot potato, running out the clock as much as possible on our offensive end and just really, really suffocating them as much as we can as far as on defense. In fact, we've got a very defensive lineup out there right now. This is one of our best defensive lineups with Brooks, Dort, SGA, and Dwight Powell. That is such tough defensiveness. And even Andrew's a good defender himself. So, yeah, the little bit of room. And that little guy has once again done it again. Number 8 is balling. He is balling out. Dario getting them, trying to get some life for Spain. He got some room and he made a big-time shot. So, yeah, 15 points for Dario on the other side. SGA is trying to flip it over to Dylan for 3. And Dylan gets a good 3 shot. And Dort flies in. The little guy gets in there and gets the rebound and keeps the possession alive for Canada. They can work this clock a little bit, although 6 seconds on the clock. Dort back to Brooks. Brooks going to drive a little bit. Back out to SGA. SGA takes the 3. It looked good. It didn't go. They tip it. Spain's got an advantage on the break. Let's see what happens. Dort with a big-time block. Wow. Wow. He was making sure that shot wasn't going in. He wanted goaltending. That's not goaltending, Sergio. Get out of here with that BS. That's a good, clean block. He blocked that shit out of there. Juancho, sit down with your little flip. Bo Cruz. That is not goaltending. Seriously, it's up. It's not coming down yet. It's not coming down. And anyway, isn't there a rule that you could do that in this league? I thought you could do this in FIBA. It does look like it may be slightly coming down. Either way, I mean, it is a big deal. They do need to realize these points could be very important. But the ref from Panama is saying, nah, he's waving him off. He's saying it's not a goaltend. I mean, it didn't look like one to me with my eyes. Now, if they went and looked at the replay, it might actually be a goaltend. But I don't know if they do that in FIBA. Are they going to actually go look at it and decide? No, they're just going to give him the foul shot, and rightfully so. So 80-76, it's a 4-point lead. Canada holding on to this lead right now. Sergio takes the first free throw. He nails it. So now it's a 3-point lead. Yeah, this is going to go right down to the wire. We're going to have to see what happens here. Canada's got to be very, very serious. Spain is one of those kind of teams that tries to make magic happen at the end of games and knows how to close stuff out. So we got to be really, really smart here. He misses the second one, but they get the rebound because Canada doesn't grab the ball. And I think they're calling a jump ball. So it'll be possession arrow. And I'm guessing Canada gets possession on this one. So yeah, the young guy, number 4 for Spain, he's very aggressive getting to the ball there. A lot of Canada jerseys there to collect the ball, but nobody just went and got it. So we're lucky in some ways that we tied that up. RJ Barrett inbounds the ball to Andrew Nebhard, 2:18 on the clock, 3-point lead for Canada, 80-77. We got to score here, guys. The SGA's got some room. Andrew gets in the lane and takes a nice, easy shot. A lot of shots made by Canada in the lane. That really nice little close mid-range. Really easy, high percentage shots. I love it. And that's really, you can get that at any time. We're going to score every time. So 5-point lead for Canada now, 82-77, under 2 minutes to go. Spain is trying. That number 8 guy is balling out. He just did a crazy layup over Dwight Powell to cut the lead back to 3. Man, that guy number 8 is really trying hard to get Spain back in this game. He's playing at a high level. Let's see. Andrew Nebhard is dribbling against him now. Dario. Let's see what happens here. He's looking. Oh, he got the 3 open because Dwight opened it up for him, but he misses. And Spain's got a chance to tie the game. A minute and a half to go. Let's see what happens here. Number 8 to Aldama. Aldama's very dangerous right now, guys. Very, very dangerous. Oh, they almost threw it out. They're moving it all around. Dario's got it again with RJ guarding him. They're flashing picks. He's trying to make room. He's going to try and shoot right over RJ. How dare you try that? No foul. Good job by RJ with good defense right up in his face. Dwight Powell gets the rebound, and Andrew Nebhard he's dribbling the clock. Just over a minute to go. We need to convert a basket here, Canada. This is what we need to do right now. We need to convert a basket. SGA's working. He's going to try and do some NBA stuff. He gets the shot up. There's no call, or there is a call. So they are going to give a call. Bryn is fouling SGA. So, or no, they're going to call a kick out on SGA on offensive foul because he kicked his leg out. Yeah, you can't do that. Don't do that in the NBA or in here. That's what happened. Yeah, he kicked his leg out. So it's actually a foul on us, and we don't get anything to show for it. Do they go to the line too? That's no good. That's no good because if we're in the penalty and they're going to go to the line and he gets free throws. All right, Brent is at the line. They're only down by 3, 53 seconds to go on my clock. He makes the first one, so it's cut to a 2-point game, 80-82. Canada up by 2. Wow, this game's getting tighter as the game gets to the end here. This is no good. They got to tighten up and play really smart to end this game. Really, really smart. There's a Brennis misses the second one, though. So it's still a 2-point game. Canada's got it. 50 seconds to go in the game. Let's see what happens here. SGA dribbling in, goes down the lane. He's got daylight. He gets it to RJ on the side. RJ takes a shot. He nails a 3. Starj, baby. Let's go. Let's go, RJ Barrett. That's right. Tell him what it's like. Tell him who it is. Tell him what's up. That's right. Let's go, Canada. Let's go, RJ. 85-80 with under 40 seconds to go. Canada taking a 5-point lead off the RJ Barrett 3 from SGA. Beautiful shot by RJ. Lined it up real nice. He's been shooting so well lately. Him and Brooks in particular from 3 have been so good in Olympic play and FIBA last year. So, man, look at SGA so giddy and happy about RJ getting the shot after it. RJ's all serious, though. It's like SGA smiling and laughing, and RJ is just talking that trash, talking that smack, mean mugging. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Most saying SGA not scoring much today, in my opinion. Yeah, in some ways he's been a little bit off right now. Amari's saying, why are you so tough on Jamal, Lex? I'm tough on him because I expect a certain level of efficiency and top-level play from our team, Canada. They're representing our whole entire country. And in some ways, Jamal Murray represents, a top-tier player that's not coming in the right way in some ways. Andrew Wiggins is one of these people from before. I don't want to put him in the category with Andrew Wiggins, but Jamal Murray, in some ways, I just need him to show more stuff overall. In some ways, we can say RJ Barrett's playing the same level that he plays for Toronto. In some ways, SGA is not as good as he is for Oklahoma City, but he's still on some sort of scale of that. Jamal Murray is not anywhere near what he does for Denver. And that's part of the reason why I'm tough on him. That's part of it right there. Yeah, Cool Cat saying Nebhard floater has been a great weapon in this game. For sure, coach. Now, anything in the lane, whether it's Dylan or Andrew or SGA, has been fantastic down there. They get the ball in bounds. Dylan's on Sergio. They try to tip it in, and they do get the tip. The young number 4 gets the tip in, Padilla. So, yeah, they are still a threat here with some time on the clock, 30 seconds to go, 85 to 82, 3-point lead for Canada. They cannot rest on their laurels. They have to close this out. They really have to close this out. Spain's going to try and play hard. They're eating up clock, 20 seconds to go. There's no shot clock, it looks like. SGA is trying to go up against 2 guys. He flips the shot up. He draws the contact. That's the great thing is SGA is so good and so talented. In some ways, he's going to get people to foul him. And that's a big time play at the end here for him to get to the line and get some foul shots off the foul off Dario fouling him, pushing him down the ground. So, yeah, good stuff. A good leadership by SGA. You know, if you either make the basket or get to the line, that's all we need right there. Yeah, infamous saying Spain fighting for their lives. They lose, they're out. They lose, they are done. They are not going to go to the next round. So the Spanish fans, everybody in Spain, the coach, the players, they know what's at stake here. SGA's at the line. Looks like he's got a smudge of blood on the side of his jersey there. His number 2. I'm not sure what that is. There's the first free throw. It goes in. So now it's a 4-point lead. This is a fantastic margin. Always when you have a 4-point lead, it's a 2-possession game. And, the clock is only 16 seconds. So this is the right kind of math if you want to win, if you're Canada. And he misses the second one. Really poor free throw shooting by SGA this game, though. If I'm going to criticize him, I'll say, yeah, you didn't shoot free throws very well. Lull throws up a prayer, and it's no good. They're tipping the ball around. Nobody gets 2 hands on it. Lull's going to get another time, and he makes this one. Yeah, don't mess around, Canada. You cannot be half-assed closing out this game. Jordy's going to call a timeout and settle them down because he knows how dangerous this is. There's only a 1-point lead, and there's 2.7 seconds on the clock. Canada does have possession, but he wants to get something organized correctly in this play. The Canada's really done a bad job at getting the defensive rebounds in this game. That has been a real Achilles heel. The way that they've been tipping the ball, and then Spain's going in and getting 2 hands on the ball and getting the possession it's not been good. And that's part of the reason why Spain, with all their turnovers, has been competitive in this game. Is the boards. It really is the boards. Let's see. Cool Cat saying we need more stops. Spain is a dangerous team when they're fighting for their survival. Yeah. They're a learned team. They have a great coach. They have a lot of pride. They have a lot of history. They're very similar to Brazil in this way. Brazil, Serbia, Spain, these are storied teams in international basketball, and they have a lot of pride and a lot of history. And in some ways, they want to be respected. All 3 of those nations in basketball world. So, in some ways, those countries, Serbia, Spain, and Brazil, there's other teams coming up that are kind of trying to take their spots, and Canada is one of them. And that's going to be the interesting thing. Of course, they're saying that they want Canada to be the top team in FIBA in the next 5 to 6 years. That's a statement made by Rowan Barrett Sr. and Jordi Fernandez, is that they want the Canada men's basketball program to be considered the top in the whole world in the next 5 to 6 years. That's their goal. All right, we're going to get the inbound on this last play. 3 seconds to go. They put some more time on the clock. Let's see. Andrew's going to throw it into SGA, and they're going to foul him right away. So a little bit of the NBA-style foul to hope that they miss. He has been missing, which sucks. And that's the thing, SGA. You need to make these free throws, guy. You missed like 4 free throws in this game today, and that's no good. 7 of 11, exactly. So 18 points for SGA. Make both these, you get 20. Get you 20 points, SGA. That's right. Cool Cat saying we have to prevent Spain from shooting threes and getting rebounds, box out on the rebounds. Yeah, that's been a big, huge problem for Canada. In some ways, their strength of being such a dogged defense and messing teams up in midcourt is stopping the fact that if they get shots up, we can't rebound to stop them. So in some ways, the steals and all the disruption in the middle of the court is absolutely necessary for Canada to be successful, seeing how they're getting killed on the boards. So, all right, let's see what happens here. Yeah, Willie Guerre, Hernan Gomez, is really strong looking right now. Like, he's still in the league, I think. I think he's still in the NBA, but he looks stronger than he did last summer. Like his body has been built up. Like he looks like he's got more muscles on him, more and more muscles on him. Mike's saying the quarterfinal games are all played on Tuesday, August the 6th. The semis are on August the 8th, and the medal games are on August the 10th. Okay, so next Tuesday will be my next watch along, and that will be next Tuesday. Awesome, beautiful stuff. Thanks, Mike, for the scheduling. The 6th, the 8th, and the 10th. So there'll be a day off in between each of the games, and I'll be covering every single one of those games, 6th, 8th, and 10th, all watch alongs. Team Canada continuing their Olympic quest for a medal. Let's see what they're going to get this year. Hopefully they're going to get a medal. I think they will. Cool Cat saying Nebhart getting that mid-range floater every time. Yeah, it was good. Amari's saying this guy has 4 L's to his name. Take another, Sergio. You want to give the 5th L to him. All right, Amari, you want a dunk for being funny. I'll give you a dunk for that one. That's pretty good. You give him another L. All right, actually, I'm going to give you a 3-pointer. You're at 20. 20 dunks for Omari Parsons. Y'all, if you need to rent or have a mortgage or something like that out on the west end of the GTA, Omari Parsons is your guy. He's a great realtor, and he can help you find a place to live. That's just what his business is. And there you go. There we go. SGA makes the free throw. Canada is celebrating. It's a 2-point lead. They shoot up a shot right at the end, and it misses. And Canada's won. Good job. Beating Spain. So they're now 3-0 in the Group A play, winning the Group of death. Canada wins 3-0, and Spain's done. We have eliminated powerhouse Spain, number 1 in the world just a couple years ago from the Olympics. That's a huge thing, guys. Canada has just eliminated the great country of Spain in basketball in the Olympics. That's amazing. Fantastic stuff. I love it. Good job. Very close. The point differential is not what we wanted. Spain did kind of screw that up, but I think that Canada being undefeated will be fine, and we'll still get that polar opposite of USA, and we won't probably see them until then. Dylan giving a big hug to his old teammate Santi. There's the daps going back and forth between the two teams. Spain stepping up in the fourth quarter behind Adario with the 29 points to try and close the gap and outscoring us by 5. There's a young fan with an SGA MVP sign. Love to see that. Yeah, there's Juancho embracing one of the Spanish players, Sergio. Yeah, there's a lot of pride and a lot of history on that team. Rudy Fernandez, Sergio Lull, Willie, and Juancho Hernan Gomez. Yes, a lot of great players on that team. I guess Juan Nunez isn't here playing for them right now. He may be at Spurs camp around the Spurs instead of playing on the national team right now. Claps for the audience from the Spanish team. Defeated and sad because in some ways Sergio Lull may not be coming back. We know Rudy Fernandez is probably not coming back too. So in some ways that's sad that some of the Spanish players' careers Olympically may be over. Honestly, Canada looking loose and happy on their way out of the court. Love seeing it. RJ's smiling right now. SGA smiling. Good stuff by these guys. Very, very good win by Canada. A close one. Spain making it a little scary at the end, to be honest. Very, very scary. Mike, thanks for the scheduling. So our next watch along will be on the 6th of August, and that will be next Tuesday. So y'all be ready for that. Mike, I'm going to give you a 3-pointer for your information. Always being informative and logical. Logical Raptors fanatic. 81 dunks for Mike. There you go. Also, Cool Cat saying Nebhart getting that mid-range every time. Yeah, I like that. Let's see. Cool Cat saying Nebhart give and take away as SGA asks for the ball. You give him the ball. We win or lose by SGA, not Nebhart. Hero shots. Yeah, I agree with that. I'd like to put the onus on SGA in games like this where it's close. Give him the ball and let him, because he's really high percentage to get fouled and get to the line. And that's exactly what happened. And that's the thing right there. Yeah, you don't agree with that foul call against SGA. He kicked his leg out. There was no contact from the defender, and SGA tried to initiate contact with that cheap leg kick out. It's interesting because that's an NBA rule, and I didn't know if that was a rule in FIBA. But yeah, if you do a kick out when you're shooting, like Gary Trent used to do, yeah, you're going to get the foul called on you. I agreed with that call, even though it didn't help us. It really didn't. No. Cool Cat saying RJ Barrett clutch 3 shot off SGA driving dish. Yeah, that was nice. That was really, really nice. SGA finding RJ, and RJ not messing up, hitting that shot. There were very, very important big shots made by important offensive players for Canada at the end of the game, whether it was SGA, Nebhard, Dylan Brooks, RJ Barrett. These guys were all chipping in some baskets here and there at the end of the game when the scoring went up. 25 points in the fourth quarter or 24 points in the fourth quarter to match the 29 for Spain. Yeah, Cool Cat saying the refs try to take away our game. Shame, shame. I don't totally believe that. I think that they were pretty fair overall. There are times where the refs, they're going to try and help establish teams that have a history in FIBA basketball. And Spain does have that reputation and that kind of notoriety. But it doesn't matter. We've got a very good team. They can overcome that kind of stuff. I think there may be a little bit of ref manipulation in some areas in the game today, but not enough to the point where I'm upset with them. I'm really not. Yeah, Fiercely saying, hi, fam. RJ with the dagger. That's right. A big-time three by RJ there. Yeah, once again, sneaking out a function to watch. I need help. No, you don't. You are a Raptor freak. You care about your basketball. And Team Canada basketball is important to you, Fiercely. You do what you do. That's right. So we're saying, so if Spain loses by 5 points, they're out, and Greece advances. Okay, so they had to close that gap. So at least they didn't lose by too much. Now, that's the interesting thing. Giannis coming up big against Australia today. And getting the victory against Australia is really what's made this Group A all upside down. Other than us, we're 3-0. We're through. We should be real good. But the ambiguousness is the tiebreaker between Greece, Australia, and Spain if Spain had won the game today. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this all works out for the next round of the knockout round of the Olympics in men's basketball. We're going to see what happens. So he's saying point differential worries me, though. Canada might get a very tough opponent in the knockout stage. I think that, not too many teams are undefeated, and that's the thing. USA is going to be undefeated. We're going to be undefeated. Who else is undefeated? Is Germany? Is something like that? And the point differential then may matter because of the Group B leader who's undefeated. And that may be where it matters. Is we got to contrast us against the Group B. But if Group B, everybody has a loss, then we are the polar opposite of a USA in the knockout round as far as the bracket and the way it should be made. Good morning to you, Daniel Barry. Always good to see you in our Raptor Freak chat when you show up. It's nice to see you. Cool Cat saying Spain cut to 1 point with 3 seconds to go in the game. We just have to learn to maintain our lead. That's a big tide that you're trying to hold off. The Spain team is playing their ass off because they're playing for their Olympic lives. I don't know if they made it. I don't know, even with that point differential stuff, if they're going to the next round. Yeah. Smooth saying, I think if Spain loses by 3 or less, they still advance. Okay. Well, I don't know for sure. I'll have to go check what Lewinberg's saying real quick. Let me go see what Lewinberg's saying. Let's see what he says, because he's the best person that can suss it all out for exactly how it went down. So let me see what Lewinberg said. Where's Lewinberg? Okay, Canada wins a nail biter, finishing group play 3-0. They'll have the top 3 seed in the quarters. Seeding between group winners will come down to point differential. USA has a plus 43 point differential. They still have to play Puerto Rico tomorrow. Germany or France, they play each other today. And they have Germany does have a way higher point differential. So this is what we got to do, guys. We got to root for Wemby in France against Dennis in Germany today. That's basically what I see right here is that we need to be France fans all of a sudden today, because if Germany wins and they're undefeated like USA, they will get that other side from USA instead of us. So, yeah, that's tough, man. That's very, 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 very tough. Wow. So, all right, let's see. Spain is eliminated. Josh Lewinberg has confirmed Spain has been eliminated, even with the point differential smooth. This is what he's saying on there. So Spain's out. Greece is in. They're interviewing Andrew Nebhard after the game. Of course, he had a big time win in that one. Yeah. Infamous saying these commentators must have Spain tattoos the way they're glazing Spain. Well, I'm even talking proud about them too, because honestly, they are a very important FIBA powerhouse in the history of FIBA. So Cool Cat saying 23 seconds left. Spain better not get a shot off. Did the point differential just eliminate Greece? No. Lewinberg has confirmed that Greece is alive and Spain is out for sure. So it doesn't matter how close they were to us. They're out. Yeah. Au revoir. I mean, adios. Okay, butt dial. And Fiercey's got the flag up on. I love it. There's a Cowboy. It's got the Pride and RJ and Mo and myself and everything. I love it. Smooth saying, I think Spain advances. Greece goes home. Nope. Lewinberg has said that's the opposite, that Spain is eliminated and Greece is actually still alive. But they're not totally through yet. It has to deal with how the other groups do. Let's see. Mike's saying Group A is all Group A. I like it, Mike. All right. You want a dunk for being silly? You got one. All right. I'm going to give you another 3-pointer. Why not? 84. 84 dunks from Mike. He made an A joke. That's pretty funny. Blackhawks saying, well, that gives us a plus 20 differential. Yeah, it's actually exactly plus 22. So, Lex, who are your top 3 stars of the game? Well, I'm going to do a reaction tomorrow. So I'll have to look at the box score and I'll talk about it then. So I have to look at the game a little bit more. I'll watch replay, not the replay, but the highlights. And I'll also look more in depth at the box score to determine that. I'll do 5 stars of the game. Smooth saying, now that they're saying Spain is eliminated, Greece needs help. So confusing. Yeah, Spain is eliminated. Greece needs help, meaning they need other teams to lose in the other groups for them to be in also. So, yeah, we're in, and I believe Australia is in for sure now because we beat Spain. Yeah, Amari's saying logical Raptors fanatic. I like Group A. Yeah, that's a pretty good joke, isn't it? It's pretty good. Most saying good stream, good vibes. Keep at it always. Good times approaching. Yeah, I watched the stream, just turned down the TV, but you were behind. Yeah, I'm always going to be behind when I do these, and that's why I won't do the Raptors games. Smooth saying, not happy with Canada's effort, man. The rebounding problem almost came back to bite us hard. Yeah, I would say the effort is really good on certain individuals, and other ones I'm not so pleased with. I would say the effort by Lou Dort is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I would say the effort by RJ Barrett is absolutely fantastic. Dylan Brooks, another one. But there's certain keys on the Team Canada piano that aren't hitting their note exactly right. And I've already talked about them on this channel. Let's see. Shannon saying, congratulations, Canada. RJ is clutch. Yeah, big time 3-pointer by RJ late. I'm sure you were smiling about that, Shannon. Yeah. Mo saying, but it was okay with me, of course. All right. Yeah. Mo, I got to do what I can do. It's all I can. Smooth saying, so Germany has to beat France by 3 points or more for Canada to avoid the U.S. till the gold medal game. Okay. I think that I don't know exactly what it is. I always look at Lewinberg. He's going to tell me what's up. Nako saying, sheesh, that last shot from Lull was close. Not really. It was a prayer. He chucked a prayer. Yeah. Yeah, you mean France. Yeah, we need France to beat Germany today, somehow, some way, if that's possible. Shannon said, I think second and third best teams are in the opposite bracket from the U.S. Okay, so even if we're third, this is good. Shannon's saying we'll probably be on the other side away from the U.S., but it could mean that we play against them in like the round before the medal round. So I don't know. We'll have to see how it all shakes out. A lot of it will be determined when Group C finishes their games tomorrow. So we won't even know today. We'll find out tomorrow afternoon when this is all going down. Cool Cat saying switch over to track and field. So much to watch. Yeah, I'll bet. And then Nako saying I like Dylan's game. Yeah, Dylan was good. Dylan was good on both ends. Mari saying we need France to win by less than 4. Okay. Germany has a plus point differential. Yeah, we need France to just beat Germany because in some ways then we'll be the number 2 team for sure. For sure. All right, guys. Thanks for watching me on the watch along today. It's a little awkward today. I apologize for that. But we do what we can with what we can. And I appreciate everybody. I'll be back tomorrow for reaction to this game we just watched. I'll have it more fleshed out, my opinions on what happened today from the highlights and the box score. All right. Thanks for watching me. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And congratulations once again to Amari Parsons for getting the classic card of the day, Jerome Kersey for 100 points. That's right. And Bruno Fernando, welcome to the Raptors. Let's see if you can make the team. That's right. Amari saying we're going to be on the other side of U.S. regardless. Perfect. Good stuff. All right, guys. Thanks for watching me. Go Team Canada. Go Raptors. Go WNBA in Toronto. Let's just keep growing the basketball up here in Canada, and good things will keep coming and happening. Team Canada, we're so proud of you. Undefeated, 3-0, beating Spain today. Fantastic win. It was close. It was a nail biter. You got your entertainment's worth. That's for sure. That's right. Isaac Campbell, thank you for putting Jordi Fernandez on blast, the great coach of Team Canada. Let's go.